Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Dust and Gary Show.
And Gary Show. That's me.
No, I was supposed to say rewind.
Yep.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Dust and Gary Show.
Hey.
My name is Dust.
And I'm Gary.
And welcome to the Dust.
To the Dust and Gary Show. Not bad. Not bad for first time.
This is supposed to be a super serious podcast, and it really went off the rails already.
It did.
So, Gary, how are you this evening?
I got a lot on my mind, Dust. I'm glad that we're doing this. I think it's important to take a break from the collecting and the toys and the robots and talk about some real life stuff here that's actually going to affect people. And I'm glad that we've got this forum to do it.
Yes, that's interesting, Gary. I just have one question before we start the show, and I'm sure a lot of listeners and viewers would like to know the same thing: is how big is your hat size?
You cut out.
Hat size.
Oh, let's see. This is a. Hold on, I'll tell you. I did all that to tell you it's a medium.
So you're not like a big head like me with the 7 5/8.
Yeah, no, I think this one is just a flex fit. So it's either small to medium, medium to large, or large to extra large, I think.
Interesting, Gary. That's very interesting.
It is.
So would you say you had a peanut head?
I think it's proportionally shaped to my body. I'm pretty lucky in that case.
Okay. So it's a medium head. You have a medium head.
Yes, exactly.
Or a medium but bulky body.
I work on trying to make the body bulkier, but it doesn't seem to. I'm at that.
Okay, that Gary. Let me ask you something, Gary.
Yeah, let's do it.
What's really getting your goat this week?
So there's a few things this week. The aging population here in the country. There's a lot of retirement communities near me.
The over 55, it needs to be put to rest, Gary. I agree 100%.
Look, we're all going to be there someday, but when does the switch happen? That's what I want to know. When does the switch in someone's brain goes off that there's no more manners, there's no more sense of urgency for anything, there's no
Gary, you have to understand they can't move that fast anymore. So there is
no. I get that. But there's no etiquette, there's no manners, and there's a sense of entitlement that I just, I hope that never happens to me. I'm not sure where it happens, but it does.
You're telling me you hate old people. You're going on the record saying you hate old people.
I'm not saying that I hate old people, but
that's quite interesting, Gary. Let's talk about something different.
Can I do with a few less of them? Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
You're saying you're not a fan of the white clouds? Is that it? And that's funny that you brought that up, sir, because I've just been relocated to a new store, and my new store location is right behind a 55 and over community.
Interesting.
So it's nothing but Golden Girls and Alfred from fucking the Batman 60 show.
And I'm sure they're all driving in a vehicle that's simply far too large for them to navigate anymore.
You're a car guy. Do they even? It doesn't even matter because these guys bought Lincoln Continentals in '86. They're rocking Grand
Exactly
Marquis.
Right. That's exactly right. I've never seen so many Crown Vics and Grand Marquis on the road. I'm like, where did they even come from? How did they find them?
When I pull out of my store, I think a cop is doing a speed trap. Nope.
Yeah,
that's just some old guy pulled over there.
Yeah, who can't see over the dashboard, by the way.
Can't see over the dashboard. Is that all that gets you, man?
So that's one thing that gets me. There's this whole conflict with the North Korean government and the South Korean government and our acting president. That it's another thing.
Well, he's not our acting president. He is our president.
Well, he is our president. No, absolutely. But the dynamic there between these three groups, it's one day it's one thing, the next day it's something else.
One day it's Rocket Man, and the next day they're best friends, and the next day there's going to be a summit, and then there's no summit, but all of a sudden there is a summit. I'm not going to have a summit. No, what's going on over there?
Yeah, it's a lot of feelings involved there, I guess.
Well, you know what? I really think we should go to the phones right now and get a caller in here to see what
I
they
like that. I'd like to see what they think. Yeah, let's do
what
that.
their opinion is on the conflict and the summit between North Korea, South Korea, and the U.S. I'm going to go to the phones right now.
Let's do it.
I forgot it. We don't have that option.
Oh! That puts a damper on the plans.
Yes, so we won't be going to the phones this evening right now. But my name is Dust Mites.
I'm Gary,
and this is the Dust and Gary Show.
Yes,
thank you guys for watching. We'll be putting the link in the group in 5 minutes. So run to the fucking Facebook group and get the fuck in here, motherfuckers.
Exactly.
To have some fun.
Lighten the mood, bring some levity, bring some opinions, or we can talk about the serious stuff too. Any of it works.
We're not talking about no fucking serious.
No, we're not. We're really not going to. Don't let that show you away.
You know, when I had the idea to do this, I was just like fucking around and say, hey, that'd be kind of funny. And it was like, it was funny, but it went off the rails pretty quick.
Yeah, it's what happens though. That's what happens, right? You plan, you make your best plan, and you got to go with it.
Gary, there was no plan.
I know. No, that's
it was
true.
Just all I did was text you like fucking 10 minutes ago. Say, hey, be ready at fucking 8:45. We're going live. It's just me and you.
Well, we got to take advantage of the time slot on Saturday night. Even though it's a holiday weekend, you got to make the most of it.
I had a lot of shit going on today, and I wasn't sure what time or if I was going to be able to do this tonight. But I'm glad I did, and I kind of put some shit to the side to make this happen. And I know a lot of people that aren't out there or aren't doing much tonight. So everybody in the chat was fucking lit up. I don't know if they fucking thought I was serious. I don't know what the fuck. But I tried to make it like, hello guys, how are you? Gary, what do you think? Not once did you ask what I thought, you motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm kind of selfish like that.
I can see that. Yeah, and Gary, can you please do me a favor? How big is your hat?
make it a two-way conversation. It makes it so much more interesting for the listeners, right?
All right, I'm just gonna throw this. I'm throwing it live in the Facebook right now. Pop in.
Honestly, anyone who listens, look, we do these, and it's really just kind of talk about whatever topics come to mind. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, tonight's gonna be let's do an old school, whatever the fuck goes. Who cares? It's not a liquid therapy. It's not RC hangout. Let's just come in and just pop in and just have some fun. So I'm posting the link right there right now. So everybody in the chat that wants to be in the show right now, we'll probably go for about an hour or two. I got some beers on deck. I'm sure you got some drinks on deck. So
I got one made.
I'm posting it right now. So first come, first serve. We have 8 spots open. So the first 8 pop in. It is now posted. I should have screen shared that. So when someone said you didn't post it. The wrong accent, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's out there, guys. It's not that hard to do.
It's a huge conspiracy.
You click on it.
Oh, man. All right, so let's take advantage of our time together, Gary, me and you.
All right, Dust. So what's on your mind? What's been troubling you?
Nah, man, it's been a hell of a fucking week. I'm in the retail business, retail management. I got transferred to a different store, and the store is it's not that it's a bad store. It's a good store. It makes a lot of money, but there's just some elements in that store that make it a little hard. So
it's tough,
or harder for me. So this week has been a little rough adjusting, but it is what it is.
I think anyone who works, like you said, in any type of retail environment where there's more than one location knows that some stores have different reputations. Some are more fun, some are busier, some are more, more profitable, right, for the organization, and some have that reputation for just being a tougher assignment, which can be good for the career, but tough day to day.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Listen, it's a stepping stone for me. It is a step up, but honestly, I was kind of comfortable where I was, and I think that's what it is. It's like I was in that store 4 years, and I got a little comfortable, and you build some bonds, you build some friendships, you build some favoritism.
Yeah, it makes it more fun.
And this is what I tell people. You know what they do? There's a dartboard where all our faces on it, and they take
you never know.
They take the store number and they just go.
You don't know the plan. But hey, I saw you put another post up there. There's a small benefit. Look, I'm one to recognize small victories.
Sure.
And looks like your new store is located near.
So do I. I like small victories in the bed. That's what I tell them. Tell my Tinder dates. You know, we're both gonna have a small.
That's a different show. That's a different show for after 11 p.m. Tinder with Dust.
Yeah, Tinder with Dust after 11:30. So 11:35, we'll do some Cinemax time, or 11:45, or whatever the fuck they used to post.
But no, the new store is near another chain that isn't that accessible to you. Looked like you were enjoying today on the way home.
Yes, if you haven't seen my Instagram or whatnot, there is a White Castle that's pretty close, and I indulged in some White Castles this evening on the way home. I didn't get out of the store until about 5:30, and I didn't want to come home and cook, so I just rolled right in and grabbed the 10-sack of cheeseburgers and drove home and ate all 10 cheeseburgers.
Hey, that passes the commute time.
Yes. Yeah, I was like, hey man, I stopped at a red light, another one. Every red light, another one. So, hey, it's not just the Dust and Gary show.
It's not. What's up?
It's the Dust, Gary, and
Jerry.
the Dust, Gary, and Jordan show.
How's it going?
What's up, man? Welcome.
What's going on, Jordan?
You know, it's Saturday night, so this is like the first weekend I've had off in a couple of weekends.
Yeah, man. You see, you've been grinding too, man.
Not on call. It's grinding.
Hey, another one. Hey, welcome to the Dust, Gary, Jordan, and
we have Curtis Armstrong from Revenge of the Nerds
and David show.
David.
At True Star Screamer at your service.
No. The David show. It's the Dust, Gary.
There's too many Davids.
David show. And everybody that pops in here, that's what we're gonna do.
Did you say nutwhack?
What's up?
Lut.
Slutwhack?
Lutwhack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, to enunciate it a little bit more.
Yeah. I'm turning up his mic a little bit, getting some audio issues here. I'm going to talk to the engineer. Can you raise it up a little bit? Thank you.
Is it?
If the camera, I was just gonna say, if the camera tilted to Dust left, you'd see Wookie there flipping some levers up and down. She'd be like, I don't know what you want.
You know, that'll be goals for the Dust and Gary show.
It's like, can you take?
I've been listening to too many fucking legit podcasts this week. And another one popped in. So welcome to the Dust, Gary, Jordan, Dave, and Agent H show.
Yo.
Hey, what's up?
Wow.
What up, guys?
What's up, man?
How was you guys' week going?
Well, you know, let me ask you something. Darius, what really gets your goat this week?
This week?
Yeah, what's on your mind?
What's on your mind? What's your political views with this summit that's supposed to happen in North Korea?
We all gonna die. That's all.
He's like, whoa, wait a minute.
I'll drink to that.
Wrong podcast, and he said that.
Why did he cut out? What happened to his photo? He's gone.
I'm here. No, we're all gonna die. Just waiting for them.
Hey,
push that button.
First of all, I'm ready for the post-apocalypse. Why do you think I have this fucking mohawk, man?
Ready to start. I'm
saving
water in my basement and jugs. And
you open up Jordan's closet. He's got shoulder pads. Right. He's got spikes. He's got chicken feathers and a bladed fucking hockey stick.
Hockey mask.
And don't forget about the eyeliner. He's got a bunch of eyeliner as well.
You guys
just walk away. Walk away.
That's where I'm going with this. Is like I got all this costume stuff. You think it's just for cons and shits and giggles? No,
it's for survival.
I'm gonna go to Newmarket, Maryland. I'm gonna get myself a skull mask, and then I'm gonna get a goat card.
All right. Here's something funny. All right, let's think about this. It's a post-apocalyptic world, and you have Realm of Collectors, ROC members, and whatnot, Cool Table members.
Oh boy.
And then there's regions. You got the Skull region.
Run by Bobby Skullface.
His second man hand is Pinkerton. He's a giant, you know, and we got the Jersey conglomerate, you know.
Skullface. That's Skullface. Pinkerton's kind of like Master Blaster in many ways.
Yeah, he's got the Lux on his back. All right, Jason Lowry, if you're out there, you better make that, or Zero, you can make that for us. Pinkerton with Deluxe as a Blaster Master. That would be fucking funny as fuck. But yeah, think of it that way. Think of it like what was the Old Man Logan book? Where all the villains had
Old Man
their own-
Logan.
Yeah.
their own little quadrants and
kids.
whatnot.
The whole family.
Fucking stupid. Cody's got England.
England, King of the North.
Him and Snarlex is they're competing, they're fighting with each other. England's split in half, and Cody and Snarlex are fighting for it. Fucking hey, someone needs to write up that book, man. That's a great comic. That's gonna be a great
You're on the wrong turf.
12-issue limited series.
I don't know. If it were that apocalypse, I think some of our guys in the New York area would be pretty beneficial.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now. There's
Robert D would be like, what's his name in Fury Road? He'd have like the fuck. What was the name of that guy?
Something Joe. Was it put?
Yeah,
Immortal Joe. Something like that.
He'd have Immortan Rob.
I hate to say it, but Manhattan's going to be like the fucking the ground zero of it all.
Yeah,
Manhattan. The same sentence.
I was thinking more about
that's going to be the epicenter of the no man land. You know what I mean? You don't go.
See, I was thinking about like Hurricane and Energon. I figured they'd have a line on some precious commodities.
Jose got the Bronx. Jose got the
No, it's like you're like, yo, I need to talk.
David got Long Island.
I need to talk to Energetic, and then like Jose like unbuttons his shirt and like Dave's head and like arms pop out.
Like Quato.
Like Quato.
They're locked out. It's called the Goya Committee.
No, it's like like Fury Road. They have like Bullet Town, and they've got the other town. It's like Energon's in charge of the hydroponic town. And,
Oh man,
Carolina would just be like, "Hey, look, it's just a little less traffic." That's the apocalypse down here.
Yo, this is a funny scenario.
I'll tell you this: I'll have the grill going.
We all have the.
We went from the Dustin Gary show to post-apocalyptic ROC members and their territories.
It's an ROC draft.
Where's the Oh, I have my pop-ups books. And on strudel, I was talking to Tim earlier. Shout out to Tim. He was like, "Yes, this weekend it was very nice. I had a pulled pork and a burger." And I'm like, "Wow, look at you!"
Well, he had pork?
Now he's eating meat again.
Was it pork or veggie pork?
Pork.
Oh, goodness.
Hey man, you know what? He's saying that he doesn't see the links and they're not out there, and it's a conspiracy. The link is out there. He's not here, so
he's probably asleep.
So, like at TFCon, we're going to Fogo de Chao with Tim.
Where? Where? Tell me. Talk to me. Where are we going?
Fogo de Chao is an all-you-can-eat Brazilian steakhouse.
Oh, I love that place.
Yeah.
I'd rather go to an all-you-can-eat Brazilian.
There's no hair there.
Whoa!
We haven't seen Dust in 3 days.
This guy's bonkers. I told you he's bonkers.
I told you he's bonkers.
Bonkers.
So I'm gonna be riding with Jason and Jordan and the rest of the guys on the ROC party bus on TFCon.
Oh, you're in that transit van with them?
I'm on the transit van.
Oh, you're on the bang bus, huh?
Yeah.
We all have Tyler in now. So, like, how many of us are left?
It's like 9 total now, basically.
He said what I was thinking.
9. He's on the 9 bus. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Dust, Gary, Jordan, David, Darius, and Nick show.
Nick, do you have your mason jar of booze with you? Are you drunk already? Oh my god, last week was fucking hilarious with Nick and David. Oh my god, it was so great.
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
I started out like, we're not going to do a liquid therapy. Well, guess what?
Every day it's a liquid therapy, baby.
Nick, we were just discussing if there was a post-apocalyptic world and ROC members had territories.
He's already in a post-apocalyptic world in Florida, man. That place is bonkers.
Did I tell you this guy's bonkers?
We're just gonna keep Deluxe around just as an extra food source, just in case.
I don't know. He's down there with Jisk. I don't know. Jisk would maybe have his own little thing. I don't know.
I thought Deluxe was back home, or did he actually go to Florida?
Is he? I thought last he was in New York yesterday. Now he's in Florida.
Deluxe
That's bipolar.
Man, Lex is on a world tour going
Damn,
on.
look at him, fucking world traveler, man.
Yo, listen to SCU yet?
This week, yes.
Yeah, with the whole, well, wait a minute, shrimps ain't shellfish.
What?
But Deluxe said that,
He didn't know shrimp was shellfish.
and he's from Louisiana. He doesn't know shrimp.
He's not from Louisiana. He's from Arkansas.
Yeah, well, close enough.
Louisiana.
Close enough. Close enough.
And then, like, Robert took him to Luger's, and of course they're all busting Robert's balls because the
I
steak
love
came
Luger's.
out well
Yeah.
done.
If you want to check out this show, check it out on.
Damn, they're shooting the fireworks already. Damn.
Wow, look at that! They're
But,
shooting off in your neighborhood already.
Yeah.
But like, you know,
Let's
Deluxe
celebrate
was like,
soldiers who have post-traumatic stress disorder by launching fireworks.
I know.
What could go wrong?
It's the summer kickoff in my area. There's like a little block party, and they open up the pools and all that stuff. So
it's a tradition. I know just soldiers that are for it, that are against it. I mean, it's basically the thing. You grow up with fireworks and you enjoy them, and then you
tradition.
can't like
Yeah,
sign up for something and be like, oh, don't do this anymore.
Shit, this is Florida. I get fucking fireworks whenever I want.
Florida, man.
Hold on, guys. Continue.
Florida, Indiana. Yes.
Where I grew up in Brooklyn, and I grew up in a lot older times than you guys did. It was before there was any laws and you couldn't have fireworks. It was like a fucking Vietnam, man. It was incredible. You couldn't drive your car down side roads because, especially in like the Italian neighborhoods and stuff like that, there was battles between fucking houses. Who could have the best fucking fireworks, and shit would just go on for fucking hours, man.
That's where I live right now.
Hours.
That's where I live.
Hours, bro. It was fucking insane.
I won, by the way.
Back in the day, when I was a teenager, I was a teenager.
Dave, hold up both hands. Let's see all your digits.
Yeah, that and matey, damn it. We used to buy bottle rockets by the gross, and we would have bottle rocket wars. We would go to the schoolyard and fashion these little fucking guns and shit, and fucking shoot each other with fucking bottle rockets.
We usually just use PVC.
And nowadays you have to buy glasses when you play with Nerf guns, right?
Dude, we were off the fucking hook with shit, man.
I used to aim for the eyes when we played with Nerf.
we would fucking toss it, lighting M80s, a quarter stick of fucking dynamite, and throwing it at motherfuckers, man.
Real talk, do they even make big wheels anymore for kids?
They do. In fact, they have
They still make M80s for kids, by the way.
Yeah, it's like a Nerf battle wagon that's a big wheel, and you can clip Nerf guns onto it so you can teach your kids how to do fucking drive-by.
I remember this one dude. We were having a fucking firework battle. He had a Roman candle, and it was poof,
Love those.
poof.
Oh, I miss Roman.
And it was like one more shot, and it wasn't coming out. He started shaking it. And he fucking shot right back into his fucking thigh, burning his fucking shorts and shit like that, man. I was just talking about like back in the day in Brooklyn, we'd have firework wars with the bottle rockets and shit like that back in the day.
Dude, we used to shoot each other with bottle rockets.
Yes, we used to
carry
make these
bombs.
We used to make these guns and throw them 80s at each other, like
jumping jacks with the sling slots.
Yep, we would go to Burger King and go. Nice, someone dropped a drink.
Hey,
who was that?
Wee-woo.
Who needs to get the mop real quick?
Nick Brammer.
No, it was just something fell off my desk. That's all.
Yeah,
your glass.
His sobriety full off.
No, it's here. It's still here. I just started.
It's sobriety. It's fucking desk.
Proud. 6 years ago, I did my first round.
That was my new virginity. Just fell off the desk. If you don't get pussy like 5 years, you're a new virgin. That just fell right off the desk.
Yeah.
Be gentle. It's my first time.
Oh man, and firework wars.
I'm not supposed to stick it in the brown hole.
Easy, Nick. Easy. That's your first one.
So to speak.
God. Oh. Well, let's talk about the the North Korea summit some more.
Speaking of getting fucked up the ass.
Oh man, you guys see that video of that chick? I think it was in a Starbucks or a coffee house or something. Something was going on.
It was at Tim Hortons.
Yeah, where she
got pissed off, and the bitch just fucking pulled up her skirt, just shot on the floor.
You know, my
And then
question
threw it at him.
Yeah, my question is with this chick was like, how long was she holding that?
Yo, exactly. I was just gonna say that, bro. I really wish I could screen share and show the video for the people that are watching.
And obviously, she's done this before.
How the fuck?
That was Petite aiming, and she was like 2 seconds.
Darius,
drop the pants,
no.
whop, whop, whop.
She was just ready to go. Like sometimes I have to run to the bathroom in the morning and
sit down and like a
as
minute
I'm
to
sitting
let the
down on the bowl, it goes. You know what I mean?
She left that muffin in the oven. Like it was.
Word. She was
The only thing-
that low for a while.
Yeah.
This is something that I was thinking about with this, and this is something.
You know that song "Don't Look Back in Anger" by Oasis.
This is something stupid that I do. It's like I was thinking about it, and like you couldn't tell why she was there or what she was doing. It just looked like she was just grabbing things to pay for it. Maybe she had to use the bathroom. They denied it because she wasn't making a purchase. And then she was just grabbing shit to fucking pay for it. And I don't know, something popped off between them. And then she just said, fuck it, I'm sitting right there.
Out.
Or the code didn't work, or she couldn't go to the bathroom, or they denied her access to the bathroom. And because that shit, that shit came out in a set. She just lifted that shit up and just went.
And then she had time to wipe.
Handle. It's like when you pull the handle on a soft serve machine.
Yeah.
Yo, she grabbed those napkins with a quickness.
All I gotta say is
that this shit before, literally.
That bitch should be hashtagging brand life. That was fucking it was unbelievable.
Yeah, I was like, I watched that 5 times.
Yeah, man,
more than 5 times. Just to analyze it, it was just like, like fast. That was like reflex. That was a reflex move, like pure Olympic stuff. If that was an Olympic event.
That was some. You know what it is? That's some Bronx Zoo shit. When the fucking monkeys are throwing their shit at you, like scoop done. Unbelievable, man.
You put some fucking chimpanzees to shave with that move, yo.
Shout out to the dude that's laying down with her right now. Shout out to that guy. If she's married right now, let's give a round of applause to that fucking dude right now.
Speaking of him,
no. God bless. God fucking bless.
Did you see that video I shared in Puerto Rico?
Oh man, yeah, I saw that one.
Let's be politically correct.
It was in Puerto Rico.
It was in Puerto Rico. It wasn't like offensive or anything.
All the from now on, all the non-PC shit's gonna go on my channel.
There was this dude with a camera, and there was a chick there, and they were giving out free kisses.
Oh, Carlos.
Yeah. What's your name, John? What's your name, Carlo?
Did she shit on anybody?
No.
No, unfortunately not.
It was a transvestite, or maybe
it was a tranny.
I don't know. This is it to me. A trainee video or a fucking chick shitting on the floor and throwing the shit.
I'm sorry.
I'm going with the chick. I'm going with the chick shitting on the floor and throwing it.
I was appalled and amazed at the same time by that video, yo.
I rewound it like 5 times. I was like, no. Wait a minute. It is real.
Like,
oh my
what was
god.
That? Yeah, I thought it was fake first. I'm like, what is that? Is that shit?
The shit. It came out so gracefully.
Yeah, it's like nothing. Like nothing. I thought she was faking it first.
Flinch or nothing. She was
nothing.
Just like
not a strain or nothing.
Nothing.
She just went. She even grabbed her shorts to hold it to make sure none of it falls on her shorts and shit.
Oh man, whatever, man. That's all right. Back to the North Korea summit.
Back to if we're all gonna die.
I didn't mean to gross right. But it was just something that I've been seeing lately on the net, and that really fucking. Really was fucking something that I thought we should talk about,
Thank God you don't use Tor.
Who?
Never mind.
Oh boy.
Let's not get nerdy or geeky.
Jordan knew where I was going on that.
I know exactly.
Wait, did you say not get nerdy or geeky? Have you looked at this crowd?
I know, right?
Oh, that's why we're trying to change it up. Relax.
Trying to change formats.
Gary's hiding behind some pussy there.
Yeah, exactly.
Gary's always hiding behind pussy, man. Gary, maybe you could answer a question from us. How big
She goes,
Pussy.
she's about 7 pounds, age 19 years, literally.
Pussy. Wow, we lost some viewers. I guess they didn't like the shit talking that we were doing.
Life is not about robots, guys.
Guys are talking Transformers. I can't watch this. You know?
How is that X-Transbots breakdown?
I'm gonna switch channels to the other guys that are boring and talk about Transformers.
We're going to Octobotanist right now.
Collectibles said that the Make Toys gas has parts forming. I'm really upset about that.
I'm out. I'm cashing my pre-order right now.
The one good thing is, if you don't like a topic, it's going to change in 5 minutes anyway. So.
Yeah, man.
It's like weather in Rochester.
Man, I'm just happy to just fucking hang out with you guys and just say fuck it and just talk whatever, man. So whatever you guys do.
Same here.
What kind of sparkling water is that in your detolf there?
Oh, I'm glad you noticed. It's only been there for 2 weeks. Every week I change it up.
You change it every week.
I change up what's in there. That's vintage seltzer. It's a 1 liter bottle. And next week it may be something different. And you never know on Enter the Realm when we do giveaways or we have our questions that we do. We might say on episode 52, what was in Dust Detolf?
Yeah,
I know. It's easy. You could just go back and watch it, but you know,
isn't there an Enter the Realm anniversary coming up too?
Yes, it's not even just the Enter the Realm anniversary; it's the ROC anniversary.
Yeah, see, that's it.
So ROC started a couple of months before Enter the Realm, so we're actually in the territory. I don't know the exact date when we started the ROC, but it's we kind of use the Enter the Realm date as the official birthday of the ROC and the Enter the Realm, and that's coming up soon. That's coming up very shortly. It's 4 years, man.
Happy birthday.
So yeah, man, we're you know how I don't know if you guys ever watched any of our anniversary shows. I suggest watch the first anniversary show.
First one is good
because I really went all out, man. I had balloons and shit decorated. I had a cake. You know what I mean? I was like, I had that. You know, sparklers and shit like that. I really went all out. But
this year you're gonna go. I changed my underwear.
Yeah. You kind of lose it. I mean, not that I lose the love, but you know, been there, done that already. You know, the first year was something really special. So, what we normally do in that is just kind of we do a bunch of giveaways. I think we do giveaway every half hour, and we ask the people only people in the chat could do it, and then we have members of the realm in kind of like a live show. All right, you're set for 9:10, you're set for 9:20, and you know, people talk a little bit. I'm like, all right, get out of here. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You're done.
Hey, all right, yeah, you're not fucking hanging out. Get out. You know, come in, talk your shit. Hey, this is great. I love this, and blah blah blah. Sometimes if you're a new member, we'll ask you how you found us and all that other bullshit. But yeah, man, I think the anniversary show is gonna be a fun show, man. It's a really fun show. It's a long show, but we have a good time doing it. And I don't know, maybe I'll try to do something different this year and for me on this end, but
I'll bring all my shoes and glasses so I have them.
I really don't think I could beat the first year.
No.
I can get my 5-year-old to be like really cute and like say happy anniversary and stuff. He loves that shit.
Here's a story. I wanted to get the balloon, so I went to my local store chain that I work for. That's locally in my town, who's owned by the same group that I work for. So I'm in there, hat backwards, shirt, fucking, you know, I stopped for fucking happy hour, so I got like 7 beers in me. I go in the store, I order 30 balloons, 30 latex, different color balloons. Get the balloons. I'm walking.
Shout out to latex.
I'm walking around to pay for them. There's the owner and the general manager talking to the store manager, and they turn around, they look at me. Now, here I am with fucking 30 balloons. They've never seen me look like this before. And they're like, Ed, is that you? Hey, how are you guys? I'm just going to my niece's birthday. It's like 6:30 at night. I'm smelling like liquor. I'm trying to stay like 10 feet away from them at all times, you know. Hey, guys. Just going to a birthday party.
Dust is like that clown in Uncle Buck. He's telling jokes. Listen, pal.
Exactly.
Get back in your mouse.
Oh my god.
Get out of here.
Listen, bub, get in your mouse and get the hell out. Shout out to Uncle Buck. What a good movie. Yeah, but that was really funny, man. I'm just like, I turn the corner and I'm all excited. I got the balloons. I got the fucking ice cream cake in the car, and I turn the corner. I'm like, and I just stopped.
Things just got awkward.
I'm like a fucking deer in the headlights, and I'm like, maybe they didn't see me. And then the owner turns around, Eddie, and he's the only one that calls me Eddie. Eddie, how you doing? What are you doing with all those balloons? I'm gonna go past the high school. What can I say?
Can I borrow? Hey, can I borrow one of your delivery vans?
I had all these answers.
Middle school.
I felt like the Terminator when he has those answers in his brain. And he has to say, I'm like, all right. I'm searching for the right fucking one. Yeah, it's my niece's birthday. I'm running late. I'm bringing the balloons.
It's funny. Has anybody else had that happen to them? Like based on your kind of work persona, and then like you're seen in like normal life by somebody that it's not that you're doing anything wrong, but it feels kind of awkward like that.
Yes.
That's a great fucking topic. If anybody else, usually when I go, like if I'm on vacation and I go into the store to get my check, or I go into a store to get something, or have to pop in there just to grab the paperwork or something like that, and I'm in I call it dust mode, my regular mode. Yeah. They just don't even know it's me. Half the time they're just like, they stop and they look.
Well, I had something similar. So same thing. I work in retail, and I run the store as a general manager. And it was actually Valentine's Day this year. My wife was being very thoughtful, even though I told her I was not working that day and I was off. She sent edible arrangements to the store.
Echo.
And so I had to go pick it up, and I had spent all day, detailing the car and getting it cleaned up and stuff. So I went in just to pick it up. I'm in cargo shorts and a hoodie at the time because it's like February. My hat's on backwards, and not thinking the security cameras around the gate. So I parked by the back gate, kind of just walk around, go into the break room, pick up the thing she sent me. And meanwhile, the next day I get back to work and everyone's like, oh yeah, we saw you yesterday. Yeah, we saw you with your hat on backwards. We saw you with your, whatever shoes I had on that were not, work appropriate tennis shoes based on the coloring and stuff. It's just kind of funny. I was like, all right, well, I'm a human being too, and it was my day off, so.
Well, they expect you to be wearing khaki pants and shirt.
Yeah, I always picture
Gary
dressed like one of the minions from Despicable Me.
And it's funny. I guess when you're in a management position, it's different.
Yeah,
I didn't mean to interject there.
No,
that's a BTM? BTM.
It's the same thing, because I've got a gym membership at a facility that's like near my store, and I got like a discount price for my associates and stuff. But occasionally when I see them there, like I'll say hello and I'll talk, but I won't like do stuff with them for that very.
Man, you're fucking ripped, dude.
I imagine like Gary just like going and like flexing nearby like his employees as they try to work out.
The pink shirt comes off.
He's like wearing the shortest shirts possible. He's like, you don't want to see me flex.
He's got the fucking hammock on. Shit's fucking ding, 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 ding. It's fucking
warmers and
he's like bending down in front of them. Let me grab these 35 pounds.
The super skinny tank top straps.
He rips off the Zubaz with the Zubaz with the buttons down the side,
He's like doing like the opening scene to Flashdance, like the thing in the water comes down on
the Zubaz upwards. Who had a pair of those? Oh my gosh!
Here, man.
I had a pair back
Gary,
in the 80s.
me and you have to get together and reenact. If you guys remember this, we need a mullet wig, and we have to reenact the Chip and Dale skit.
With
Chris Farley and Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze. Yes.
I will dance side by side with you with no shirt on. I'm putting it right now.
TF Con.
You want to create? I will recreate this skit.
I might need a little more than alcohol to stand that one.
Right.
You know what? I don't. You know what? Just for the sake of comedy, because I love comedy, and I think the world needs to laugh a little bit more.
We do.
Amen.
I will put myself out there like that, as long as you wear that mullet. You wear that mullet, and we do it. Everybody's working for the weekend.
You guys got to find those cuffs too, though.
If anybody's never seen that skit, Google it right now. Well, Google it when the show's over.
On bow ties,
Right.
for you
The bow
guys.
tie, the dicky, and everything. You gotta get
The bow ties and the shiny pants, black pants.
Suspenders.
Man, fucking
Spandex.
Chris Farley was fucking awesome, man. Chris Farley, it's a fucking shame, man. It's
That
a
was the
shame.
first celebrity that was really upset about
Dude,
dying.
Really? Yeah, you know, it's funny. It's like
I think Phil
he followed the same path as like Belushi, man. The
Yeah,
same-
he
A little
did.
too
It's like-
close to the line.
Mm,
Thin white line. The thin
Well,
white
that's
line
gotta
that
be
was
white.
shaped by
Listen.
a credit card.
mm.
On a lighter note, do you know how many times I've tried to work in quotes from Roadhouse into my work? where I tell people, I'm like, listen, just
All right.
be nice.
Real quick,
Be nice.
until you
So it's time not to be nice.
All right, real quick, I'm gonna go across the panel with Roadhouse.
All right.
Nick, yay or nay, Roadhouse?
Fuck yeah.
Darius,
Yeah, baby.
Gary, of course. Jordan,
Of course.
Yay.
Dave,
Hell yeah, Chris Collins was in it.
fucking
Wow.
Roadhouse. Everybody
Dude.
just tells it.
Fucking Terry Funk.
That's a chick movie. No, it's not.
No way. Fuck that.
No way,
So-
man.
so-
I love watching Roadhouse, man.
Dude, that movie, do you guys know that is right the Family Guy episode, right? Where Peter's
Yes.
walking around like, right? Okay.
Roadhouse.
So I have very young associates that
A team
have
member,
never
we-
seen Roadhouse, but they'll fucking quote Family Guy. And they'll hear like, oh, Roadhouse. I'm like, yeah, have you ever seen it? Oh no, wait, that's a movie? I just know it from Family Guy. I'm like, you guys,
Oh,
like,
God.
your work assignment is to go home and on Netflix find Roadhouse and watch it.
Good luck with that one. I do the
Yeah.
Cobra Law podcast. Welcome to the Terror Drum, and I've been telling these guys to watch Easy Money for about 2 months
Oh,
now.
that's a classic.
Rodney Dangerfield's best fucking movie from the 80s. I even put it on my Google Drive, and these motherfuckers didn't watch it. So, you know what I'm doing next? I'm going to Amazon, and I'm going to order a copy for each of them on DVD. Because everybody
There
had.
you go.
I don't have the bandwidth. You
Yeah.
know, I like to watch stuff in my living room. Oh yeah, all right.
All right.
Give
I'm
a fucking
sending it
fuck.
right to you.
$5 DVD. $5 DVD.
Yeah, Roadhouse was fucking great, man. You know,
Yeah.
I'm a real sucker for that 80s shit. I just watched Cocktail the other day on Netflix, and I
Cocktail.
loved it. I fucking loved it, man. Cocktail, man.
Dude.
Fucking
Love
Police
that
Academy still holds up.
Oh man,
I've
there was
heard
so many fucking great movies in that era, man.
Yeah, I did when I hurt my ankle, I did like a 80s kind of Tom Cruise double feature, which I did Days of Thunder and Top Gun.
Days of Thunder.
Yeah, Days of Thunder was good too.
Yeah.
You're out
Yeah.
there. You're looking like a monkey
forget
fucking a
Rutger-
football.
Rutger was in that movie.
Yes,
Yep.
he was.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He was in that a couple
Yep.
years
Dude.
before he starred in Mallrats. He also
Mhm.
starred. Everyone forgets that.
And Cliffhanger too.
Yep.
You know what? There was something that I didn't know growing up. I was a big fan of Color of Money, and I didn't realize until
Okay.
about 10 years ago that like Scorsese directed that. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't fucking know. No, I didn't know back in the day watching that movie because I didn't put two and two together. And before the internet and all that bullshit, you know, I just didn't. You know, I enjoyed the movie and I watched it when it was. And that was a fucking incredible movie, man.
Actually-
Incredible.
The thing I
It was
just
part
found
two-
out about
It was part 2 to the Hustler, the original Hustler, man. It was
Yeah.
great.
what I just found out about Scorsese that I didn't know is he directed Michael Jackson's Bad video.
Yeah, you didn't know
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
You want another
Wow.
fun one for you? Do you remember the
It-
Do you remember the Divinals? I touched myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Michael Bay.
Wow.
Oh, really? Hmm.
Wow, that's funny. Bad. And that video was pretty bad.
I hope there's
It was supposed
karaoke
Yeah.
at TFCon because that would be a good one for you to sing. David.
You know what?
Which one was-
I have to tell you guys, but the first TFCon that I went to when it was in Charlotte was the best. The bar was fucking set up great.
Was that where Bobby sang "Party"?
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where Pinkerton did Ice Ice Baby. The first time we all met together. We're still new, meeting the people in the community. You know, we're the new kids on the block. You know, and like,
Whoa.
and
Hanging tough.
we're at the bar. And, you know, first time I met Brave, we're drinking heavily. Like me and Brave were just drinking at the bar, fucking all night long. And then Chris comes up. He's like, "Yeah, he was a little twisted, but he wasn't too bad." He goes, "I just put my name on the karaoke list." I said, "Oh, it's great." I said, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Ice Ice Baby." I said, "Oh man." He goes, I said, "You want me to buy you a drink?" Yeah, Jameson. All right, let me get 5 Jamesons over here. 5 shots of Jamesons right here.
Yeah, I had no problem doing it.
I
We
love
did
it.
it, and he was ready, and he killed it. He fucking killed it. And the funny thing is, I had it on my old phone, my S4. I had the full video, and I guess when I took the fucking SD card out and put it in my new phone, it fucking erased it, man. So I do not have the video. I have a snippet on my Instagram, but I don't have the whole video anymore.
Yeah, I'm
So
hoping they have
Chris, you got over, man. You got it.
I'm hoping they have it at Chicago this year. So I said to Tim, I was like, Tim, if they have karaoke here, you're gonna do. Can you take a request?
99
No, I said Rock Me Amadeus, and he goes, "But Falco is Austrian." I said, "I know, but I
doesn't
wanted to do that song."
He's a taco man only.
Well, that's what I said. I said, "I know Taco is German, Falco is Austrian," and he's, "Oh, well, that case, I will honor that for you." And I was like,
what was Gary Newman German?
No, he was
so.
American.
No,
He was
No,
American.
Gary Newman.
I
was
think he's
American.
Gary Newman
he's British.
British American, something like that.
No,
There's
Gary
actually
Newman.
awesome video.
Yo, fucking Gary Newman is fucking incredible, man.
Yeah.
What did he sing again?
Cars.
There's,
Cars,
Cars
Yeah,
is one of his biggest
Cars,
hits, but,
yeah.
but there's
That was
so
Fear
much
Factory
shit
cover.
like, that Gary Newman did that was fucking incredible. He was the first one to incorporate like the electric drum patterns and using drum machines and synthesizers, and there's instrumental shit that you regular people have never listened to, but a record guy like me, fucking incredible.
There's
So
a
if
great
we were
video
if we
of
were
Gary
a
Newman
band-
and 9 Inch Nails.
One at a time.
If we were making a band right now, what instrument would you guys play?
Skin flute.
Saw that one coming.
Yeah, he's from England. Okay. He went real fast too. He's like skin flute.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
He
Dave goes, saw that one
He was
coming.
like, this, if we started a band, what instrument? Skin flute. He was like real quick. Skin flute.
We'll
He's
promote
practicing right
him
now.
to groupie.
Hey, you gotta be fast when it comes to this stuff.
Yeah,
Especially the skin.
I can't like
dude.
20 minutes later, I play the skin flute.
Especially
I
when
would
you're on
bring
the skin
back-
flute, you got to be very fast.
I would bring back the keyboard guitar, the guitar,
Guitar.
Man, that was the shit.
and I
Would you
can't
also
play
have-
either.
Cowbell, what?
I just picture like Gary in that end scene to like Revenge of the Nerds where they've got the guy's got like the guitar and like the Liberty spikes and everything.
Looking like Devo.
Oh, dude! I as a kid, there's several parts of that movie I used to rewind and watch.
Dude,
on
it's a
VHS,
rape
but-
flick, man.
Yes, it is.
It's a rape flick. If you're around when we're all talking about it, it's a fucking rape flick, man.
Dude,
Total
it's-
rape flick. They're not remaking that fucking
No,
movie.
No, not even.
Little known fact, Revenge of the Nerds, written by Bill
Well, no.
Cosby.
If they
Hey, you know why? Hey, guys. Hey, you know why? Hold on. You know why Bill Cosby's got a lazy eye? Because he always had that left eye on the door. Okay.
I don't. I'm going to overexpose this Kodak film. Don't develop it.
God, my eye right now.
Oh,
You know, it's funny. They're
You know
remaking-
what move? They're remaking Roadhouse too. You know.
No.
Ronda Rousey.
No,
Ronda Rousey, baby.
they're remaking Overboard as well, but they like.
Yeah,
It's already been out
did.
with Anna
Yeah, it's
Faris.
in-
Dude,
Oh, it's out.
Yeah.
It came and went.
That
Yeah.
hurt. That one hurt right here. I loved Overboard.
Overboard was good.
the original was good.
Mm.
The original I'm a fucking huge. I love Kurt Russell. I love the shit out of fucking Kurt Russell.
Escape from New York. Escape
Man,
from New
Kurt
York.
Russell was the shit. Used
Well, we
cars.
also
Go
fucking
back and watch
cars.
used cars. Go
That's
back and watch used cars, man. That shit was
Yes.
crazy.
change that right now. He is
Was
not
Kurt Russell
was.
Captain
Well, hold
Marvel
on,
too?
Dave.
Was
Hold
he-
on, we
is that
can't
what
hear
he
you.
played?
You're getting everybody's a little crazy right now. You're getting overpowered. I'm trying to bring your mic up.
I don't know why my mic is so low.
Your mic is kind
I
of
was saying,
loud there,
that's-
dude.
Why did you say was? Kurt Russell is the shit.
Yeah, you know, I like his older
There's no
stuff.
what.
One.
I like them in
Tango
Guardians
and Cash.
a lot.
Yeah,
Tango
Guardians
and
was okay.
Cash.
It was nice to see him in Guardians.
Go
It
watch
was
Death
nice to
Proof.
see him.
Watch Death Proof. He was awesome in that.
Yeah,
that's pretty
fucking
messed up.
Tarantino, man. He's a
That was-
hack. Tarantino's a hack, man.
You.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like some Tarantino shit, but you know, honestly, man, I mean, I don't even want to get into a Tarantino.
It's funny that you say that, but so
Where's my
Pulp Fiction was
Man,
on.
we're all over the place. We're like fucking.
Yeah.
We're like fucking. We're off of Adderall right now.
Pulp Fiction was on like regular TV today. I caught like the end of it, and I made my wife watch the Mr. Wolf scene just for that.
Yeah,
Because
Pulp
it's my
Fiction was
favorite.
great, man. Reservoir Dogs was fucking incredible.
Reservoir Dogs was like
Jackie Brown
better.
is fucking phenomenal.
Jackie Brown.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
And
Reservoir Dogs.
I love the Kill Bill movies. Those are great.
the Kill Bills are okay.
Dude,
I like those
freaking- what's his name? Chris.
Yeah, but you know what, Darius? That's where he stole. He was just.
Of course,
Yeah.
yeah. It was a love letter to like the Shaw brothers,
dude,
the
yeah.
Wayans and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But you
But
know, I enjoyed it.
Let's go back to Chris Penn. He's like, I don't know who's dead. I don't know who's alive. All I know is that Daddy's fucking pissed. Okay.
You decided out of the blue.
Yeah.
Fucking out of the blue.
And then freaking.
He was in Reservoir Dogs, and then he was in Fist of the North Star.
Yeah.
Don't you point your gun at my daddy.
Yeah, Steven too. He's like, listen,
Yo, Chris Penn was fucking.
I'll tell you what I'll do.
He was such a good fucking actor, man. I don't give a fuck what anything.
Yeah.
Anything Chris Penn was in was fucking incredible.
He was up to his eyeballs in coke, is what he was.
Yeah, it does. You know what?
Corky Romano. He was in that. That was great.
Yes, you were.
Well,
Okay.
the mere mention of that movie brings me to grab another beer.
That movie was funny.
Hold on. He did a movie in the 80s. He was definitely going off his brother's name of Sean Penn. I think it was called The Wildlife. It had Eric Stoltz in it. Eric Stoltz was the nerdy kid who got an apartment, and Chris Penn was this fucking crazy fucking jock fucking drinker party dude that moved in with him. Nobody remembers this movie. He had like white bleach blonde hair. Yeah, look it up. I think it's called Wildlife. Google that shit, man. That was a good movie. I'm putting it on the list for tomorrow. Wildlife.
Yeah.
Chris Penn, and that's the first time. Chris Penn was in Footloose.
Yes.
Yes, you were.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, Wildlife. Chris Penn. The Wildlife. Chris Penn. There it is.
Whoop.
There was another movie that
It had the kid. It also had the kid from Weird Science. Not Anthony Michael Hall, but the
guy.
kid.
Not Gary.
Gary.
Oh, that movie.
It also had fucking Leah Thompson in it. Anything with Leah Thompson, man, you gotta watch, man.
Yeah. She's no Elizabeth Shue.
Hey, when was the last time you guys watched Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
2 days ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, listen. If
Fast
you're
Times at
here,
Ridgemont High is fucking incredible.
if you're here and I'm here, doesn't that make this our time?
Fucking Damone was killer. Hey, this is from really good, right? Great iced tea. Really great iced tea.
Because of Spicoli,
And he knocks up his fucking
for the senior year. I did a pizza party for my senior year in art and design high school because of Spicoli.
Oh man,
Fucking-
what a
Dude, does Forrest Whitaker age? Because he looks the same in that fucking movie.
we got an echo here. We got an echo.
How much money?
Yo, he said, are those Earth, Wind, and Fire tickets in? Wind and Fire, let me check. Yeah, I got you down for 2, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yeah, they're not in yet, but I'll let you know when they do. You better, because I want to take my little brother there for his birthday. What a great fucking movie, man.
How much CGI budget did they use in Black Panther to fix Forrest Whitaker's eye?
Are we really are we really gonna jump from like 80? Are we gonna jump from 83 to fucking that shit? Relax.
Yeah.
Leave that shit behind and let's continue on the old path because it's so much better than
You know what's a fun, underrated movie? Flight of the Navigator.
Disney's remaking that too.
All right, by the way, we used to have sound effects on this show where you could just and I would hit that cricket right now. Like cricket. Obviously you gotta say Mac and Me was good too.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Mac and Me was horrible. Horrible.
Mac and Me, if
That
nobody's
was
seen
low budget.
if nobody's
That was
seen
low.
this alien movie,
Low budget special effects.
I walk away.
Wheelchair scene.
you walk away.
and someone's talking about Mac and Me.
Yeah, we went.
God damn, what a shit show!
Yeah, well, you know, you could blame David for that one.
Yeah.
I was talking about Flight of the Navigator. You brought up Mac and Me.
You know,
the quality of Mac and Me is every time that Paul Rudd is on Conan O'Brien, he plays like he interjects a Mac and Me clip. There's the kid falling down the ravine and from the wheelchair.
I used to like the fucking Walker Texas Ranger lever on Conan.
Oh, I mean,
Nobody remember that shit? He just said Conan.
Bram, you take your ADD medication today?
No.
I could tell.
Okay, how about talk about actually?
We're looking for Mac and Me stories. Want me to get a Mac and Me story?
No, I can't help you there.
that is just horrible.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope historians never watch that movie and think that's what McDonald's was in the 80s. That everybody there is having a dance party and having a good old fucking time.
You know what?
Like, oh, look at that bear! It's dancing.
All right. The next time we do a show like this, your homework is to watch Mac and Me. And we're gonna go back and talk. Everybody's gonna watch it. Everybody's gonna watch
torture.
I'm gonna try to do what I did. I'm gonna try to do what I did on the Cobra Law show. And it's gonna
My dog ate my homework, Dust. I'm telling you that right now.
How dope would it be if we were able to watch it right now together and talk about it while we're watching it? That's the shit that I want to do. I want to do some Mystery Science 3000 type shit. Watch a bad movie live with all you motherfuckers and we talk about it.
Oh, I'd have
That would be cool. That would be cool.
You know what? You know what the most fucked up part about Mac and Me was the
Where's
wheelchair
Echo
kid at the
coming
end. Probably Gary, but the wheelchair kid at the end he gets blown up in that silo, and they bring him back, and they leave his ass still crippled. How the fuck you blow a kid into a million pieces? Like, yeah, we'll bring him back, but he's still gonna have the palsy.
Yeah, they didn't fix him. They could have fixed him, but they're like, nah, we're
not in the budget.
if we fix him, hold on. If we fix him, we fuck up the timeline.
Well, no, not only that, but those aliens are like, we'll fix this motherfucker's wheelchair before we fix his legs. Because that shit got blown up too.
You know, I don't even remember that shit from fucking Mac and Me. All I know is back in the day, my younger sister D, she loved that shit. She was we would go woo with the fucking fingers and shit, do the fucking scream. Wow, Mac and Me. Oh man.
Yeah.
My other two favorite sci-fi movies like that was Explorers and The Last Starfighter.
Last Starfighter.
A lot of people. I guess me and Darius are the only ones that like Explorers.
Right?
I never hate it.
Explorers.
My stepmom was an alien. You ever see that one?
Yes.
I saw that one. Yeah.
One of the few.
Enemy Mine.
Enemy Mine was great, but Louis got some.
Yeah, that's. I mean, there was a lot of, as much as cheesy as it was, but there's just as many better. There's better movies during those days than there are now, in my opinion.
Because the movies in the 80s,
it was fresh. It was fresh.
Including all 4 hours of Dune.
You know what it is?
All 4 fucking hours.
Ice Pirates. Anybody watch Ice Pirates?
Yeah. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
No, that was
what about fucking Time Bandits?
Time Bandits. Yeah,
it's a space herpy. It's a space herpy. Yeah, you know what the fucked up thing is? Like, Hollywood is so afraid to take chances nowadays with anything that's original. They don't want to put their money behind it because they're so afraid they're going to lose the money that they do this bullshit that they think it's going to fucking make money. And guess what? They're losing money.
Or it's
these remakes and these retools and these
reboots.
And also,
Chips,
30 years
Chips,
ago,
A-Team. Come on, relax with that shit, man.
30 years ago, they were like, we was like involved in the story. You know what I mean?
Hollywood fresh.
Yeah, it was like created the storyline, the story of the movie, and the characters was really characters. Now it's just let's slap a big budget, slap some special effects, and call it a day.
Well, think of it this way: it's like the guys that were writing the movies for the late 70s and the 80s, they were in their 30s and 40s, so they're used to like the movies from the 50s and the 60s. And the movies in the 50s and 60s, the movie industry was just getting going. You know what I mean? And everything in the 50s and 60s, It was like that. Hey, everything was all proper, and you know what I mean. You know, like Leave It to Beaver type shit, or you know what I mean. I mean, there was some cutting edge shit, but things were still new. Now you have an industry of those kids. Those people that wrote those movies now have kids. Now those kids are older. Those kids are not watching at what came up behindhand. They're watching what came up on their time, and that's what they're writing about. This is why there's so many reboots and so many comfort zones, because the things from the 80s and the 90s are comfortable. Well, we could do something like that because it was such a big hit back then.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Hollywood is just afraid to take a fucking chance. Yeah, it's safe. Exactly, Gary. Exactly, Gary. And you know what? It's not safe. It's not safe because it's killing the fucking movie industry. There's no originality in there. And when there is a good movie and it's fucking original, it doesn't get the proper promotion and it just gets fucking faded away and it's gone.
Obscurity,
It's gone. It's gone. There's so many movies. I'm like, this is fucking great. How come nobody's watching this? It's gone. Right. It's gone.
And comedy is dead as a genre.
Yeah. You know why? Because everybody's afraid to take chances because the PC police, the political
hurt someone's feelings.
Oh my god! And then all of a sudden, this is why comedians suck nowadays. Comedians fucking are terrible because they're afraid to take chances. They're afraid to fucking say what's on their mind. Back in the 80s and 90s, comedians said what on their mind. If they offended someone, no big deal. They still did their gig. They still got the laughs and did their gig in the next show.
As a kid, right? Like most of us, Dust, I'm just a little bit younger than you, just a little. But so Richard Pryor.
I think you're easily 10 years younger than me.
Yeah, I wish.
See, you don't really know how fucking old I am.
Everybody knows Dust is.
We need to start an age pool for Gary and Dust. Everybody start guessing their ages and
hey, shout out to Jordan. Peace out, man.
Thanks Richard Pryor, wasn't my thing, but I remember one of my classmates' older brother, letting me listen to my first Eddie Murphy stand-up record, like his stand-up, before SNL, and
Oh yeah.
And that was freaking hilarious. And when Delirious came out, and I was able to get a copy of that.
That's what I grew up on, Delirious.
Dude, I have that stuff memorized.
Dude, you got George Carlin. You've got old Steve Martin.
Exactly, David. And this is where I was going with that. My mom was a young mom. I guess when Steve Martin that was the early 80s.
Mm-hmm.
I was 10 years in. It was funny. She was, she had me very young. She had me in her 20s. So when I remember her getting Steve Martin records and listening to Steve Martin. She was a huge fan of Steve Martin. Let's
Get Small 3 feet away from me right now.
Steve Martin was huge in the late 70s and the early 80s, and I just remember that. And growing up, just knowing Steve, I was a Steve Martin fan because of what I had with her. And then when I found out he was making movies as a kid, his early shit.
And The Man with Two Brains.
The jerk. Dude. I would watch the shit out of The Jerk, man. The Jerk was fucking crazy.
I hate to say it, but The Jerk. What you mean? I'm not black?
Dude, they weren't afraid.
Yep.
There was no PC, man. It's you cannot do that anymore, man, and it sucks. And I'm not saying you have to fucking make a movie and be racist, but think about the old Chappelle shit when Chappelle Show came out. He found the line. God. He found that line, man.
Yeah.
He made everybody look at each other and say, you know what? This motherfucker's right.
Yeah.
It's funny and he's right.
It's funny. That's just
we need to take a step back and look at ourselves.
It's not personal. It's just an observation, right? It's just it's it don't take it so seriously.
Yeah, one of the greatest comedians of all time, Kinnison. Could you imagine what the fuck would happen if he came out now?
Even George Carlin.
Yeah. I think certain comedians like that. Hold on, I'm gonna turn you up, Zero. Left at the right time. Yeah. They couldn't hang that. They couldn't do it now. They wouldn't be able to do it.
Dice could not do it.
Fucking Dice, man. Dice was fucking incredible, man. He still is a funny motherfucker.
He's still touring. I saw him maybe last year at the Borgata in New Jersey.
He lives in Vegas now, and he does a Showtime show called Dice.
Yeah.
There
And
was no woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, her uterus fell out.
if you've never seen his show on Showtime, I believe it's Showtime or Cinemax, one of those
It
called
was
Dice.
Showtime.
Watch it. It's funny as fuck. It's supposed to be kind of like he plays dice.
They canceled it.
And I heard there was a new season coming out.
They
Tell me
canceled
they
it.
canceled it. Oh no, it was so good. And basically, he's in LA, and it just shows like it's supposed to be him. Of course, his wife wasn't his wife, but his kids are his kids.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just it was just hilarious. He's a degenerate gambler. You know what I mean? He loves to gamble. He talks his mind, and he does shows for the hotels, and it was just a funny fucking show. Really funny fucking show. He still got it. It shows he still got it. And the fucked up thing is like he tried to be a serious actor, it didn't work. He tried to be a comedian actor, and it didn't work. You know, he was just too over the edge for that shit.
Adventures of Ford Fairlane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a horrible movie.
He did something recently. I don't know if you guys seen Vinyl on HBO.
Yeah.
What a great fucking show, and I'm really pissed that show got fucking canceled. But
Already? Shit.
yeah, it's not gonna happen. There's no season 2. But the fucked up thing about
That's why
that,
we can't have nice things.
the good thing about that was they canceled that and they green lighted The Deuce. So if you've
I
never seen The
watched
Deuce,
that. Yeah,
The Deuce was good. So
yeah.
and that was done.
Okay.
That was done by David Chase, the guy that did The Wire.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the start of the porn industry
In the 70s, in New York.
in the 70s in
I think that
Times
show
Square.
taken off though. It was a lot of it had to do with the fact of casting, like getting James Franco. He's got such a following that I think people will watch pretty much anything he's in.
Yeah, it was honestly, it was a really good fucking show, man. So I'm hoping that they go for it.
managed his career pretty well.
You know what show on HBO I like? It's called Crashing.
Oh yeah,
That's good, especially
great.
Fucking Artie.
shout out to Artie, man. Shout out to Artie.
That's my boy.
Artie's gonna beat that shit. Artie's gonna beat that shit.
He did already.
I'm gonna
He
be
got he got probation just as long as he stays sober.
Yeah.
He's
Well, I
gonna.
know that he was going to put him in rehab, and as long as he goes to rehab, he wasn't going to go. He wasn't.
Yeah,
gonna
man,
go
it
in.
sucks, man.
Yeah.
He was doing a podcast recently with Anthony Cumia from the opening of the show. Artie,
Mhm.
the Anthony Cumia show.
And they just canceled that.
Yeah, man, they fired. Man, I love that fucking show, man. I listen to it every fucking day. What a great fucking show.
Yeah, I've been a fan of Artie since he was on Mad TV.
Yeah. Same here, man. Same here. And it's funny, like being a portly guy that thought I was funny. I always liked the portly guys that were funny.
Like,
Your Belushis, your Farleys, and all that shit. So
Who was the other guy in Mad TV I like?
Sasso.
Will
Sasso. Yeah, Will Sasso. Yeah, he was funny too for a while.
His Kenny Rogers is the best Kenny Rogers fucking ever.
like
Dude, he's Steven Seagal.
Yeah, that's right.
Steven Seagal was crazy.
Ari Spears is another good one. Like Phil
Harry
Lamar,
Spears.
he's
Yeah.
pretty huge. I mean, like you guys talking about Pulp Fiction, he was Marvin.
Yeah, but Phil Lamar, man, is one of the great voice actors.
Yes,
man.
he is.
Hell yeah.
He does so many of our characters on like from Futurama, Simpsons, everything,
Yeah.
man.
Green Lantern.
Samurai
Green
Jack.
Lantern,
Samurai
Samurai Jack, Hey Arnold. God,
Yeah, we're all over the
He
fucking
was
place.
in Metal Gear.
This is where the chat stopped. I love the jerk.
Keep
Well,
up, chat. Keep
You
up.
know what? I'm not.
Ari Spears, like his Cosby stuff, man, it was like way ahead of his
they were
time.
great,
But
yeah.
speaking of HBO, he had a parody of Oz. It was called
Cos,
Cos.
yep.
You sent me that. I remember you sending me
Yeah,
that.
it's like we took America's favorite dad and sent him in the most unlikely place. And fucking like, go fucking figure.
What was funny, what I liked was this SNL skit with Seinfeld with Oz.
Oh,
They
I
put Jerry
saw it.
Seinfeld in Oz with the original actors in the same fucking sets, and that was fucking crazy. That was a funny skit. So if you've never seen that, it's on YouTube. Just YouTube that shit, man. It's
Ari
just,
Spears does a killer Shaq too.
yeah,
he does.
he's a great impersonator. He's a,
His,
He does a great Jay-Z. He does a great.
but you know what?
Next.
He's a
my
funny.
favorite.
He's not that. I mean, he's funny, but he's got his impersonations. I mean, I give that pen.
Fucking boxer. What was his name?
Vander.
No,
No,
the one that got his his ear bit off by Tyson.
Evander Holyfield.
Evander Holyfield.
Evander Holyfield. Everybody know. That's how he starts off like every fucking sentence. Is like, everybody know the God. He the one that tells us what to do. Like, we weren't asking about God. Oh, let me tell you about this barbecue sauce.
Ooh, I gotta make a barbecue sauce tomorrow. Total
Hey,
tangent.
nice segue.
We're doing some ribs tonight.
I got 2 racks of ribs defrosting right now.
Well, okay. So is this where we segue into? Hey guys, check it out. My name is Dustabotamus, and what are you guys doing for Memorial Day?
Well, I'm putting this leader class Grimlock up my ass.
Nice. That's great. Let me tell you how cool that really feels.
Let me tell you how cool it really feels. I'm going to transform them forwards and backwards.
I'm going to ask everybody for more money because that's how cool it really is.
This Titan's Return 6-shot has 6 different modes. Let's see how each one feels in my ass.
And that's the Brammer Minute right there.
Yeah. I will give you $50 American if he's at TFCon and you say it to him.
Dude, I'll do it for free.
Okay. I will give
You know what? He does it.
What do you think? What do you think? The squad's afraid of that dude?
No.
That dude's gonna be hiding in his fucking hotel room if he goes. I'll put a fucking bounty on his head. I'll get IG-88 Bosk and the crew up in this bitch. We're taking it. We're gonna be taking it that way. Shout out to the Realm of Collectors mug right now.
fucking like Stan Bush is playing as his ass getting frozen in carbonite.
Relax. Dun, dun, dun. It's only the effects of the carbonite.
I tell you what, like I think Stan Bush is kind of overrated.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, man. The best thing about the Transformers movie to me is the original score by him.
Yeah.
The score.
Yeah,
the
no,
original score.
You met Vince Nicola.
I did. Yeah, he was at MagFest this year.
Oh, Vince is a fucking. He's a god, man.
Did
not only what he did. No, I've never met him. But not only what he did on the score for Transformers, Rocky 4 and all the 80s stuff that he did.
Hell yeah.
Incredible.
That dude was like one of the nicest people I ever met. And, I really enjoyed talking to him, and he was really humbled. And I told him, hey, I really enjoyed what you did on Transformers Devastation, and I'd love to see you do more with the franchise. And he had like his agent there, and he's like, yeah, man, we really would love to do more with it.
Yeah. And the fucking sad thing about it is when he did the fucking Transformers score, everything fucking lulled for him, man. And you could hear, like, listen to a lot of his other stuff that he did, Staying Alive, which was pretty bad. It was the sequel to Saturday Night Fever. He did a bunch of stuff on that, and but you could still hear the same sounds and some of the same progressions and some of the things you could tell that was made for this or made for that. But if you don't listen to the full Transformers score, it's not the soundtrack. A lot of people think, oh yeah, there's 3 songs. No, the score. Yeah. You could listen to the score from track 1 to the last track and recite every line from that fucking movie.
Oh, absolutely. There's so many cues in it. Like, I listen to like Escape. I can hear the parts where like, where like Hot Rod is sparring with the little droid.
Yeah.
Or you listen to like Megatron Must Be Stopped 1 and 2, and you get, this is the part when Optimus Prime is coming in.
Yeah. It's fucking a great feeling, isn't it?
Yeah.
I listen to it in the car and I'm just like, wow, I gotta sample that,
Or it's like, this is the part, like my favorite line in the movie is Prime did it. He turned the tide.
Yeah. And he gets all happy. Yeah. It's good stuff, man. It's emotional music, and I love everything about emotion. And that guy kills it because you know what? He's playing the keyboards. He's playing the drums. He's playing the synth. It's all electronic, and it's all electronic. And being an electronic guy in my producer stuff, it's incredible that he's able to just fucking sequence everything out and play it and compose it all by himself.
I know you're mostly into hip hop. Are you a Nine Inch Nails fan?
No, not hugely. Some of the early stuff I could dig, but I'm not that big of a fan.
I mean, like everything up from like Pretty Hate Machine to The Fragile. I think it's probably really worth listening to.
Year Zero was good.
Year Zero was good. But I'm just
a couple of songs, but The Fragile was the pinnacle of stuff.
It was basically before
Creatively.
he cleaned up his drug habit.
Yeah, well, you know,
No
when
junk
you have
alcohol.
some vices, man, sometimes some things come out a little different. Some things come out a little bit better, man. You know,
It's funny when you say, like, you know, it's funny you say that. I know a ton of musicians. You can tell when they got clean and when they didn't, and you're just like,
Yeah, year 0 was when Trent got clean.
yeah, you could tell when Dust Mice isn't drinking on the podcast, and when he is drinking on the podcast. So
What's up,
thank you,
gentlemen?
Gary.
What's up,
Thank you,
Walter?
Gary, for being the first person to laugh on that. Hey, everybody, welcome to the Dust, Gary, Jordan, Dave, Nick. I'm sorry, Darius, Nick, and Walter show.
Hey,
I'm trying to get everybody in the same
What's
sequence
up?
as everybody jumped in. You got them? You drinking them Miller Lights tonight?
Those Miller genuine drafts.
MGD, man. MGD, Chicago style, man. Gotta represent.
That's a fucking formaldehyde. What are they putting that? Formaldehyde? What is that? Formaldehyde? They call that? They put that formaldehyde in there. Is that what they call it?
Brian Brink. He's on like 42 podcasts. And that's all he drinks is Miller.
Well, he brings Miller
that was
Lights.
G&T.
Miller Lights a little bit less formaldehyde than
That's
MJD is the official. MJD is the
MJD
official beer of the Jackass crew, man. You know. So next thing you know, Walter's gonna be throwing his head through some sheetrock in kind of 5 minutes.
Nah, I ain't man, no buzzing. Long weekend.
You going to work tonight?
No, I'm off.
Nice, man. Congrats, dude. Congrats.
Hey, I'm loading up
Make some noise for a fucking night off.
unloading those trucks is a bitch, but hey, it's worth it.
All right. Hold on, man. I'm sorry. I'm dealing with talk amongst yourself. I'm trying to work something out here.
So yeah, who's cooking this weekend?
I'm cooking.
What you got?
Yeah.
Just simple, man, because nobody's gonna be here. I got some burgers, dogs, and some chicken coming in.
Start driving
cooking.
south. Start driving south. I got the ribs on the grill.
I got a smoker too, and also tomorrow.
I've
I
seen
Smoker?
it.
I don't even know her.
Electrics. And I fall into the rabbit hole, and I got my air fryer coming in tomorrow. So I might give that a try.
My man.
I like my fire food.
Shout out to the Air Fry Army, baby. The Air Fry Army is in the house.
I will start the smoker's revolution, sir.
I have what is it? I have this electric smoker in my back deck. It's a nice It works. Listen, it does the job. Okay.
Yeah.
It does the fucking job.
I'm a snob. I'll admit it. I'm a snob.
You can be a snob all you want, but you know what? It works. It's who makes it? I forgot who makes it. I call him Smoke Screen. That's all I know. I named it Smoke Screen. It's one of these electric ones that has the Bluetooth timer. I've done so much stuff on it. It works beautifully, man. I mean, listen. Yeah, you can do. Yeah. I did smoked turkey on there. I did chicken. I done smoked salmon.
Yeah.
Ribs. Everything on that damn thing. You know.
All right, Darius and fucking Walter, listen to this shit. Down here at the barbecue places, when you get greens, there's no fatback and no lemon juice.
What?
Well, when I do greens, I don't do the fatback. I do the ham hocks, or I do turkey legs or whatever.
And here we do vinegar with ours.
Ooh.
Yeah, vinegar's cool. But yeah, there's no fucking fatback. There's nothing.
You
Even,
need
like,
I do vinegar or lemon depending, and I definitely put some whole bunch of hot sauce in it too when I'm boiling it. Yeah. So oh well, that's Florida for you.
It's just fucking south, but not really.
I don't consider Florida like South Florida.
It's got all those New Jersey transplants down there.
Yeah, Florida's kind of America's Wang.
You got that Jordan down there. You got the Jordan, by the way. Shout out to fucking
J-Rob.
Get that just one ball.
Yeah. If you ever see just in the Publix, just put your head down. Don't even look at them. Just keep walking on by.
I got food poisoning from Publix a couple weeks ago.
That's what he likes. He doesn't like any.
No eye contact.
There he is, finally.
Wow.
Shout out to Greg for Mercy.
Whoa,
getting
whoa,
his-
Hey, what's up?
Whoa, god damn, there's all this Chatter. What's up, guys? How you doing?
What up,
I
Greg?
see.
What's
Tell
up,
me
man?
how good it.
I see head.
I see forehead. I just see forehead.
Oh, you can see me? Oh, you're not
I
supposed
see
to see
you.
me.
You're not
Shit.
Hey, that's, anytime you talk to Greg, all you see is an emoticon.
There we go. How's that?
That's
better.
all right.
You know, with the Google Hangouts control room, I can't scroll down to Greg's name and turn his volume up. So, Greg, you need to pronunciate.
What's up? How's that? What's up, people?
It works.
Is that
man.
better?
What's up, bro?
No. That's Italian on the side. You know, the old back peasant shit, going from angle to angle.
These guys, you know what? These guys will splash
still see
all
it?
over you all night long, man.
Where's the hedgehog?
How about that? Can you-
There you
There we go. All right, that's what I want.
All right.
Dude, how's your birthday?
It's all right. I just ate a porterhouse.
go.
Happy birthday,
And,
Greg. man.
birthday.
It's pretty banging. And I'm about to have
That's
a
what
drink.
that's what the kids are saying now. It's banging. So shout out to Gregers, man. Happy birthday, man. Thanks for coming through,
Happy
man.
birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Welcome to Liquid Therapy.
Oh shit! Is this liquid therapy? Shit, let me get a drink. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Yeah, well, of course it's Liquid Therapy. What the fuck are you thinking?
I need another drink.
I'm
What's
gonna-
going on, guys? How are you guys doing?
We're gonna keep going till there's nobody left.
Last man standing.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what? Last man standing. It's gonna. This is last man standing. It's gonna
Last
be
Man
me like
Standing.
this.
Last man standing at like Kim Jong-un.
That's last man standing.
Oh, is anyone still hanging out?
Where you know, this dude is like fucking up my ass about being in here and how there's a conspiracy that we don't want him to be here and how we hide
No,
the
I'm
link
not.
and it's out there and he's and where is he? Just saying.
It is very suspicious.
Hashtag, you know, why do I have to hear from 5 different people
I love it.
that there's a conspiracy?
Impression. It sounds like the guy from Hogan's Hero, Colonel Clink.
Hell no.
I'll be honest with you, Eddie. I've tried to join. Like, I've been invited to 3 realms, like 3 realm shows in the last few weeks, and I haven't been able to connect. Like, it took me like 20 minutes to jump on this.
Here's
so.
the thing: if you're
It
connected,
might be a conspiracy. I don't know.
if you're connecting via mobile, the best thing is to have the link emailed to you. That seems to be
Oh,
the best
see,
way to go.
okay.
Yes.
So if
Like-
so if
Yes.
you're on a tablet or if you're on your phone or anything mobile, it seems like emailing you the link is the best way to go. If you're on your PC, just clicking it and gumming in seems to work. So it's kind of hard to figure that out. Some people's setups are different, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
Greg,
jump on my
Greg,
laptop.
Greg,
I'm on a.
hold on, guys. I just want to say, Greg, don't feel that we have to invite you, man. Anytime you want to come in or be part of this, you're always there, man. You're part of the fam, man. So
Oh, dude,
happy
we raised
birthday!
happy birthday!
Hey,
Hey, but we raised some money, man, for
Yeah, we
for
did,
Homeboy.
Fuck yeah.
gosh, man.
That's
Yo,
awesome.
Josh. Yep.
It's not about
Really
me.
cool.
It's about Josh, man. Fucking
Yeah.
2
dude,
days.
got
hashtag,
400 bucks.
Dude,
hashtag
Dude,
Josh Life in the chat.
his sense of humor is like commendable for this. You know what I mean?
I
Oh,
can't
fuck
wait.
yeah.
I can't wait for him to come back into these hangouts and chill with us,
Yeah.
man. I miss him, man. He's a good dude,
He is a good dude.
man.
I've been making so many fucking foot puns, and he's PMing me like he's like, "Oh man, your jokes are like lifting my spirits and shit." Like you know, I mean, it's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Like
I
from
told
yes-
him this isn't broadcasted, right? This
Yo,
is
it's-
live.
yeah,
Yeah,
no, we're
live. Yeah, this is live right now, bro.
Oh, is it live? Oh, shit.
Ixnay on the footnay.
Well, no, it doesn't matter. I told him, I was like, dude,
Yeah,
like
no.
in a couple weeks when your pills run out and your painkillers are done, like hit me up if you want to talk. You know what I mean? Like I was like, I don't know you, I don't really know you, and that might be the best conversation. You know, like
he's
just
a
hit
good
me up
dude,
and
man.
talk if you have some, if you start having issues. He's
Yeah,
a good
because-
dude. Yeah, he's definitely a good dude.
He is.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
I have a dark sense of humor, and when he did the "What's in the fucking box" yesterday,
Oh, I know.
He's like, what's in the fucking box? $800 worth of antibiotics and fucking medication.
Who was the first
person?
person?
Was like up on. I think they were like up on you, Darius. They're like,
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
dude, I was
That's
I was
not funny.
No, but it was a medical bot, so I figured it's right?
It was funny. I don't know.
Darius like, I don't know if this is too soon, but
he was like, don't hate me. He was like,
man, but you know, it's kind of a reality check because you know what, it can happen to any of us.
True.
Yes.
You know, you wake up in the morning, and what you think is like a pimple or some sort of blemish. 2 days later, it's getting a little fucking.
So I've had cellulitis, and I went to the doctor immediately, and it's
what was her name?
Like, cellulitis. That was one of the things that got
shout out to cellulitis.
No, seriously, that's where cellulitis can come from. It can come from an ingrown hair. I had an ingrown hair that got infected under the skin. And so, you know, I went to the doctor immediately because I'm a little bit of a hypochondriac. And, you know, the doctor was like, oh, it's a cellulitis. Here's an antibiotic. But it's just crazy to think that, you know, what would happen if I hadn't gone to the doctor, you know? And this is kind of like one of those reminders of how important it is when you see something that's like out of the ordinary with your body, just go to the fucking doctor, you know? Because the doctor wouldn't go like, oh, you know, if your doctor's like, you could lose your leg over this, you're going to be like, fuck you, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, next thing you know, you're walking around with a fucking wheel on your fucking squeak.
Hey, I'm right there. I'm right there with you.
Fucking training wheels.
Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna fucking highlight someone right now. Walter, the Black Thanos. Snapping fingers.
Snap them, Walt. Snap them.
Love you, Walter. Thank you for joining.
Hey, I just want to chime in on what Jordan said. I've got a vein issue in my left leg.
Oh, what? Your third leg or your left leg?
My left leg.
Okay, you're good.
No, I don't have any vein issues in my third leg, but it's my left leg. But my insurance don't want to fucking cover the 5-minute procedure to fix it. So I got to take a pill every day because, you know, that makes sense, right? But anyway, my leg swells up sometimes. And when I saw that show, he's like, I got a swollen leg. And he was telling me, like, you know, what happened. And I'm like, fuck. I'm looking at my leg and my shit's all swollen up and red, too. I might have cellulitis and sepsis in here, too. So, yeah, I mean, it could happen to anybody. Like, any time. Like,
yeah.
That shit's fucking quick, and it does not pick favorites.
And that's the thing. It's also it's a form of staph or staph.
Staph infection, yeah. Cellulitis and then sepsis, yeah. It's
and yeah, streptococcus too.
Yeah, it doesn't pick favorites, man. Like it could happen to anybody. I mean, we joke like he's in good spirits about it. You know, we joke with him, and yeah, I mean, it makes him feel better, and like that's what he wants to do and whatnot. You know, but
it can
like
always...
seriously, like it could be any of us tomorrow.
Yeah. That's the truth.
And it can always be worse, man, because that's how I look at my situation with my kidney failure and being on that machine, you know, every other day. But, you know, I'm still here. I'm still doing the shit that I love, you know, and it can always be worse in worse situations. That's why I always like knock on wood.
Yeah, dude.
So gotta have a good spirits about stuff like that. Because anything you think can happen to anybody any day.
Don't take that shit for granted, man.
But you know, it speaks volumes when the community is willing to look out for somebody. You know, I know Tyler G had a lot to do with getting the GoFundMe out there.
Yeah.
And,
who was that dude was on the group the other day trying to get his breast in the breast reduction?
Oh, good grief. Yes, sir.
Yeah, there was some guy thought just because everybody was doing the charity for Joss, he could come up and roll up and ask for money for his girlfriend's breast reduction.
Yeah, that was actually my breast reduction. And I apologize.
I'll give you the 20 later. Okay. My bad.
You know, it's like I get that's it's probably something that's you know an issue. What you know whatnot.
More of a cosmetic issue.
It's a cosmetic thing, and it's like it's like something that your insurance could probably if he was like her insurance wouldn't cover it, yada yada yada. But it was just in my personal opinion, it was in bad taste.
It was in bad timing. Bad timing, yeah. You know,
regardless of whether she was a collector or not, it's like we got a guy that literally just lost a limb, and he's active on the realm.
But to me, I think that's a little bit of taking advantage of the charity.
It absolutely is. It's like,
hey guys, I want to make my tits smaller. Can we? Start is that what we're talking about?
Yeah,
exactly.
Somebody was like,
I took a piss. I pet the cats and stuck
That's
my
what the
head
kids
out.
call that these days.
Yeah, and it's fucking still 90 fucking degrees with fucking 100% humidity out there.
No, it's
like, I'm donating if I can see the before and after.
Get the fuck out of here, man. That's the dude's. You know, I'm gonna tell you guys. That was his first post in the group.
I know.
He's been in the group for over 2 years, and that's his first post.
Yeah.
You know what? You're out. Get the fuck out.
At least she'll Instagram or something.
You know what? No, I mean, and shout out to all the women that are out there that are dealing with large breast issues with back pain and whatnot. But I think
We're not making fun of you.
I think losing a leg or a lower leg and a back pain kind of are a little bit different. And the fact that the person is active in the group and it's been on live broadcasts and has been a huge impact and has been part of this fucking community that we're trying to grow here and trying to create and go further with. Yeah, I think it trumps it a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit.
So is this
What do you
live?
think, Greg? A little bit, Greg. You think a little bit?
Is this live?
Well,
It's live, Greg.
Is it
Speak
live?
your mind,
Okay.
man. You know this is
Never mind then. Never
this is
mind. I
liquid
was gonna say
therapy.
something,
Liquid
but I don't
therapy.
want
Speak
to-
your
I don't
mind.
want
You
out
speak
there.
your
This is liquid therapy, Greg. Speak
So-
your mind, brother. Speak your mind.
No. I just don't want this out there. I don't want this floating out there. I'll PM Eddie. I got a similar
All right,
situation.
You know what? He'll PM me.
Greg's got large balls and he needs a
Relax. He'll PM,
Balls reduction.
he'll PM me, and I will say, "Hey,
Well,
Matthew
see,
Ball. You know, Matthew Baldwin's in the chat right now. Matt, do you want to?
Is he, Matt? Get on the
What in the world is Matthew Baldwin?
Can you get in here a little
Yeah,
bit?
right.
I know he needs to be emailed also. So let me see if I can
I'm gonna
email
grab
him the link.
Well,
and-
while you're doing that, I just want to talk about my secret medical problem.
oh
I've had
god,
a-
Did it last longer than 4 hours?
I've had a dirty dirt star for years, and what I'm going to do now is put my GoFundMe for anal bleaching right in the realm, and I hope that everyone will support me. And this is not a funny issue. It hurts my self-esteem. Having a dirty ass is just it's horrible. So please, in this time of need, help.
You know, shout out to Nick Brammer. Nick Brammer is the pig pen of the
Wow.
I'm just gonna sit
Walter, I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you, buddy.
Sorry, I Greg. I'm sorry.
Go.
No disrespect.
Oh no! It's just fun. You saw that.
It's not in a toy. It's not in a toy group. Not yet. But you know what? We're there for you. We got you.
Oh no! I was gonna chime in out loud, but I didn't want to be broadcasting across the thing. I was just saying, like it's actually a thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Greg from Mercy is here live tonight with us.
My breast, I need a reduction, and it's sorry. My breasts are bringing down Shattercast and Cut.
Oh, here we go.
That's why Shattercast Uncut is where it's at.
Any extra money from my GoFundMe will go for a taint lift.
Wait. If you go...
Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, hey. There he is.
Dave,
where in the world are you?
Dave, you just got deluxe rolled real quick.
Fuck it.
It's deluxe. You in Florida?
Where are you, Deluxe?
Deluxe.
Deluxe,
I'm
hey?
at home. Welcome back.
Where in the world is Deluxe Baldwin?
Did I cut in front of somebody?
What's that?
No, brother.
I thought I cut somebody off.
Nobody
Sorry.
enforced.
You got your headphones
You talked
in there,
in
bro?
front of me, Matt. You cut me off.
My bad. I'm sorry.
My bad.
My bad. I'm sorry. How was
My
the
bad.
NYC, man? You were all over the place.
It was fun. I would never live there, but it was fun. I had a great time.
That means you didn't like it.
No, it was good. It was trashy, but it was good.
Trashy? Dude,
Yeah, the subway is trash.
You would have came to those areas in '88. You would never been able to go to Coney Island.
Never come back.
That's number one. You would never been to go to Coney Island.
If
You've
you
never been able to go to Junior's fucking
Dude,
cheesecake.
hey, not for lie, I saw Spike Lee at Junior's, man.
Nice. He's
It was pretty neat. He walked by.
The black. You saw the black Kermit.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Spike Lee.
But like I said, it was a good time. Like I said, y'all, man, the subway was, was pretty cool. Y'all drive like fucking maniacs, man. Jesus Christ. I don't know how y'all drive around them, man.
It's fast paced, man. You got to get going.
Yeah, it was way too fast. Way too fast. I'm glad we didn't. We were supposed to rent a car. I am so glad we did not rent a car because that would have been just
Quack, quack, waddle, waddle.
Yeah, it was fun. I had a great time.
I miss New York. I miss my hometown.
You're gonna have to come down here to the shot.
Down? Shy is to the left. It's not down. Down would be
You're gonna have to come
down would be Mexico for him. He needs to go up to the Shy.
Yeah, Chi-Town's up for me.
Shout out to Atlas. I'm gonna send you an Atlas for your birthday, Walter.
I'll be in Chi-Town. I'll be in Chi-Town.
Yo, shout out to the Black Thanos right here.
I'll be in Chi-Town in October.
Snap your fingers quick.
Yeah, Chicago.
No, you're not gonna
Chicago's kind of like.
Love you, bro.
Chicago's kind of like New York, but you just you keep having to step over rivers. It's really weird. It's like you had to like step over fucking bridges and shit.
We'll be in Chi-Town in October.
Big black boots.
Hashtag Black Thanos in the chat right now.
Hey, speaking of Chicago, is anybody going to Celebration?
Who?
Huh?
Celebration.
What the fuck next year?
No one cares.
I'm going to go to the next one in Orlando.
That's the one I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to one in Orlando, and I'm going to D23 next year.
I'm just lowering everybody so we can hear these other guys louder.
Oh, sorry.
Oh man, I can see the top of Deluxe's head.
Hey everybody, I don't want you to see my three chins.
All right.
I'm gonna do a review on Chin 1 next week and a review on Chin 2 next week.
I'm fixing to do some reviews tonight. Thank you.
Here's Combiner Wars, Titans Returns, and Powder Prime.
Powder Prime.
Why is
one chin for everybody?
It's Robert here. Is that Robert?
Robert's here. Where's Robert, man? I would have sent him the fucking link.
Yo, D never shows up to these things,
nuts.
Man.
Oh, I thought that was Robert. I thought I heard him.
No. All right, I got to do it through my fucking computer, so let me see.
Robert's my boy, man.
I think
Shout out to Rob D, man. He's a fucking
good guy. He's a general.
Oh man, he's a
dude.
fucking.
His episode of TKO, he talked about having like a whistle tip in your penis.
What?
Oh, that's Jordan. Jordan, you sound like Robert, kind of. That's what I heard. Yeah, you kind of do. You just don't have enough bass in your voice, but yeah, you kind of sound like him.
That super bass. See, that's the thing is I should just work on my Robert imitation. Hey, Bubby. Why did you get your fucking tab?
Hey, Bubby.
Hey, Bubby.
I got Fans Toys Rouge. I got X-Trans Bots Crackdown.
Yeah. It's not named after my daughter that looks like Fire Fist.
Y'all have retarded, man.
All right, I put out the fucking, I send out the bat signal. Let's see what's up.
I got to check out Fans Toys Rouge. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
I got to check out X-Trans Bots.
That's the thing. It sounds like well, this week I got to check out World Peace. I got to meet with Senator Bernie Sanders.
Is that Bobby?
That's like Robert's impression of Bobby.
Are you doing Robert or Bobby?
No, it sounds like someone doing like a cheap Obama impression. That's what it sounds like.
Well, today I got to check out.
Here today.
So I got to check out X-Trans Blood's Crackdown. And
Sorry. Coming off.
Now I just
nice
eyebrows. It's like that's.
Hey guys, I'm still sick from fucking Skullfest. I'm just saying that right now. It's been 3 weeks, man. I'm still fucking sick.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, what's it been? 3 weeks since Skullfest, right?
Eddie, would you say you're hung over?
Oh God, where's the fucking noises for that one? Oh, hold on, sound effects for that one. I'm still scrolling. Oh, there it is. All right.
That was a strong burp.
Of course it is. I'm very strong with the burp.
You're not in check after dealing with Dylan Beck.
It's a late clap for you, Greg. There you go. Late clap. Man, we gotta fight, Matt.
What?
I see his whole face now.
Yeah, huh?
Man, what are you doing, man? You're making me dizzy.
Matt, are you using a selfie stick to part of this chat?
No, I just got the phone up to my face.
So what did you like the best from fucking it for your trip? Did you like the did you like Coney Island? Did you like going here and there? Did you like Central Park Zoo or?
I liked it all. I love the zoo. The zoo,
or media or a well done steak with Robert D. Would you like?
It was still good, man.
Yo, all I heard was that steak looked like the fucking side of this, looked like the fucking Thanos.
No, that steak looked like Anakin Skywalker after.
It was
no. Before that steak, before you ordered that steak, did you guys tell the waiter you had the high ground?
Spike Lee came out and turned it into a pair of Jordans from '86.
He did.
Yeah, that shit told him, "Don't underestimate my power."
Hey, Eddie, is there a window for this chat?
You have to go to the Facebook group. The YouTube channel and just click it and pop out the chat.
Oh, here. I'm just going to send it to you, and then you can you share something for me? Please.
Wait, what do you mean share?
I'm going to send something to you in your
it's a dick pic.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. Share it.
That shit fucking that talk about the steak killed me so bad I had to go buy a porterhouse and fucking cook it up right.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I could put it. Okay, I can't.
It's fine. It doesn't matter.
I'm not going to screen share, but I will put it right here, right now.
It doesn't matter. I'm just saying, I had to buy a porterhouse today and cook that shit medium rare.
There's a lot of pink to that,
makeup.
Man. There's some pink.
Makeup.
Because Bobby was all about like, I gotta take you to Baltimore, Robert, and you can get a good steak there. And I texted Bobby. I was like, where in Baltimore do you get a steak from? He's like, Ruth Chris's. And I'm like, I was like,
the Applebee's of $100 steakhouse.
Right?
We got Burns in Tampa.
Ruth Chris is the Applebee's of $100 steakhouse.
Yeah. So, dude's always talking about like Sumu Citrus and all that sort of shit. I was like, have you ever had a sous vide steak? And he's like, no. And I'm like, there's a French style of cooking. And I showed him a picture.
The Savine?
Yeah. And he's like, well, that looks like an even cook, but it's not as red. I'm like, I normally like it. I'm like, no, like, dude, no, really, it is like the legit, like, if you want a gourmet steak, that shit is the way to do it.
That is the even temp perfect cooking.
Yeah. It's an art form, man.
Fuck that, man. That ain't Texas Roadhouse. That ain't Texas Roadhouse.
You know what? I think what the problem with that steak is like Robert D was ready to fucking serve Deluxe and his wife the perfect steak, and Deluxe was like, man, I kind of like that shit medium. So he had to tell those guys that usually when you go to a good steakhouse, everything is medium rare.
Rare, yeah.
When you have
Matt, you're all like the waiter.
When you have aged beef going on for that song, and you have a $200 steak, it's not supposed to come out gray.
Matt, can you
medium rare?
Can you miss something? Like when the waiter came out, you're like, y'all seen a Goodyear tire? That's one mistake to.
Dude, I would not
if you go up there and you're like,
so I think they
rare.
had to put it through the runner twice. They put it through the runner twice.
If you go to a place like that and you want medium rare, you say medium rare push.
Yeah,
and then that way you know, like,
I grew
it's
up.
gonna be fine.
Y'all want to bring me a gravy boat full of A1 steaks?
It was fun. It'll be all right.
Every one of my
it tasted really good. It was
being
real good
offended
steak.
right now.
David, you're always offended though.
David, are you
to answer your question, Dust? To answer your question, I liked everything. I liked, going to see the Statue of Liberty. The 9/11 stuff was really nice. I was taken back by that.
It's not called 9/11 stuff anymore.
Well, the 9/11
Freedom Tower.
The Freedom Tower.
All right.
It was nice. The zoo. We went to the Central Park Zoo. We walked around Central Park. It was really nice. It was hot, but it was really nice. I liked everything about it. I didn't really have any problems. Times Square was
drive
awesome.
through the Glenwood projects where I grew up.
Oh,
in Brooklyn.
Sorry,
I want to know how
you didn't go to the
was
Milky Way
Nathan's good?
convenience store.
No, East Flatbush, no Canarsie, no East New York.
Did you get
no
a
Crown House.
bean patty and cocoa bread from the spot on Flatbush Avenue?
Bean patties.
Next to the sneaker stop?
No.
Wait, Matt, you didn't get a beef patty?
You need to come back. You need to come back.
You need to come back and do it hood style.
Me and Dust will take you to the.
We'll take you to all the hot spots.
Yo, take it to 126.
Me and Derek. Derek,
that bodega.
This is the handball court. Died when he beat Franklin and he shot him in the fucking abdomen and he bled out.
Wait, hold on. Matt, you didn't get a beef patty at all from anywhere? In New York?
He doesn't know what Jamaican beef patty. Jamaican.
No Jamaican.
Oh my God,
Matthew, no Jamaican food at all. You didn't get any.
Robert had a place on his corner. There's a place on every corner.
Yeah.
First of all, I posted everybody I was in New York, and now when I get there, everybody's like, "Oh, you didn't do this, you didn't do that." I'm like, no, I didn't. Nobody told me.
The street corner nuts.
Dude, seriously, I forget the problem.
They are street corner nuts, though. He's not lying.
Yeah.
They got the nut carts with the honey nuts.
Yeah. Shout out to the nut carts that are here on the show tonight.
Yo, Darius will probably know, but I can't remember. There's a bodega on 126, and I can't remember the fucking cross street, but they had the best fucking beef patties.
Oh, I know which one.
Yo, shout out to a chopped cheese. Anybody have a chopped cheese?
You did get a chopped cheese, Matt?
You got a chopped cheese, Matt?
You didn't get
no chopped cheese?
No chopped cheese?
Man, you know what?
I got a cheesesteak from
no cheese
whatever.
You know what it is? You were hanging out with Robert D. Robert D's got fucking $1,000 fucking dreams. And he's he's got money. When you hang out with the hood rats from Brooklyn,
the good food, yo.
I got a good cheesesteak from.
You get a chopped cheese, you get a 40 of Mickey's or a 40 of Valentine. You just chill.
Stay down.
You come to shop. You get a
40 that.
English.
Hold on. Wait. Black Thanos is gonna snap his fingers.
Oh, no.
I don't want to disappear here. I don't want to disappear, so make sure he can talk. What's up?
Man, listen. Fuck all that. Totally different.
Yo, Walter,
I heard it through the grapevine.
Destiny is coming. Tell him, Walt.
Hey, these motherfuckers got to come down here to my state.
We are, man. We're coming there for fucking TFCon, so slow your roll, man. We'll be there.
Yeah. Maybe this time you'll do more than work security and look at people.
Yeah, this motherfucker was. I was like, last time I talked to Walt, I was like, "What are you doing here, man?" He's like, "I'm gonna sit in that chair and make sure nobody touches the detox. All right.
We got somebody else in the realm who's going to sit in chairs. His name is Dominic Grasso.
Yeah. We're gonna have the chair off between Black Thanos and
musical chairs. We got to do musical chairs. And Dom and Walter.
No, Black Thanos.
Hey, I don't give a fuck. Motherfuckers got to pay. I get it for free.
I think that's Dom's tagline too.
Dude, I'll never forget meeting Walt in Chicago. We were at the bar and he walks up, he's like, "What's up, Greg?" It's like, "I'm Walter." I'm like, "Damn, you're a big dude." And that's pretty much how it went down.
How the fuck? He knew what you looked like, man. That's great. And that was like,
yeah, he was like,
I'm sorry. No, because you know what? Not many of us, but other than doing live shows, man, we put our fucking personas out there, man.
Dude,
so that means he was stalking you for a while.
He might have been. I don't know, but that dude was.
I gotta go be dad.
All right, Dave. Have a good day, bro. Have a good
day. Hey, Dave, don't fuck with
I'm gonna be real serious about something. I'm
don't
gonna
fuck with Black Thanos.
Oh.
See y'all.
No, it's like Walter snaps his fingers, half of Dave's family disappears, and then all of a sudden Dave's got to be Ronin.
No, that's fucked up. No, I mean,
what aspect of whatever? I mean, 90% of what I say is fucked up. So it's.
Why would you tell a story? I want to hear it.
Just have a good fucking time with it, man. This is you know what? This is what this show is. Just fucking. Who cares, man? Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Fucking sensibilities. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna do the
Is Gary still with us?
No, hey,
where's G-Money? Where's G-Money? Where's G-Money?
Yeah,
he
got something to say.
Yo, he's off video, so he's rubbing one out right now.
There's been like
he's got them huge ass muscles rubbing it out.
He's making a protein jerk.
Stop.
You know
Walter.
what?
Yeah, that's a weak Thanos laugh.
Oh man, I'm feeling good now. But
The good wood.
All right, Robert D says, "Sorry, man. I wish I could. I'm trying to put the kids to bed."
Yeah, fuck that. His kids will go to bed till midnight.
It's not time for his kids to go to bed. It's like
10:40.
His kids don't go to bed till like
Greg,
Walter gets to tell the story.
Greg, when do you usually record SEU? Tuesday and Wednesday?
7 o'clock.
Yeah, so
Robert, these kids don't go to bed until like 11:30 max.
I'm gonna say so
minimum.
Oh, so it's just like oh man, I can't type even when I'm drunk. I can't even type when I'm regular with the fucking carpal tunnel. It's just like a regular Tuesday.
You know what Robert D's home life's like? Okay, so you know the Goomba from Mario 3 that had the little Goombas that circled around him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what basically Robert D's house is like. That's Robert D, and he's got those little Goombas just running around everywhere.
He's like Bowser and the Koopalings.
I don't think he doesn't have enough kids for that.
Like each one of them gets their own flying ship.
By the way, if anybody doesn't know that's in the chat right now, happy birthday, Greg. Let's raise that glass again. Once again, happy birthday.
I appreciate that. No, I've had a really good day, and this was a good cap off. I haven't been on Hangout in a while.
Yeah, man, anytime, man. Just come through, man. Just fucking chill out and just talk some bullshit, man. This is usually a night where if Plastic Fanatics isn't on a Saturday night, this is where we just do some bullshit, man. We just fuck around and just have some fun. Everybody's got some beers and some fucking drinks, and we just
I don't have any beer.
Whatever. It's not always, we don't always have to be about toys in the community. We can just fucking bullshit about whatever the fuck we want. Man.
Well, can I tell you guys what I did today? You guys want to hear what I did today?
Sure. What did you do today?
I sound drunk as fuck. So I'm like, do you want to hear what I did today?
It doesn't matter, man. It just
dude. I woke up at 10. I had a fucking big ass drink. I had some breakfast. I went and saw Solo for the second time.
And no, you don't have to get into spoilers or anything.
I like it. I still like it. I still like it.
What was your score?
8.5 to 9.
Yeah.
I think that biz at the end was a little heavy-handed.
Well, did you smile? Did you smile? Were you smiling?
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Oh, smile. Hey, smiles. That's the word. Whenever I thought about that ship we were gonna get, Eddie, smile was the word.
Nice.
Remember that part?
I thought bird was the word.
I thought that cameo was a little
I guess
heavy.
Matt didn't see it. Matt's just like, I need to talk now.
I thought that cameo at the end was a little heavy-handed, but it was fine.
The cameo I kind of agree on, especially
spoilers.
Well, we're not saying who it was.
Yeah, I guess we do.
I should have kind of judged and slapped the shit out of you, Eddie.
What they did, like
they're opening up another fucking door.
Yeah, he didn't need to ignite his weapon. Yeah, that was a little heavy-handed. But what Jordan and I were talking in a private conversation.
Ooh, private conversation.
Yeah, he was shaking my face. I was giving him dollars, and no, but he was spot on. Like they're opening up for that Obi-Wan movie.
Yep.
Like I'm pretty sure that's what that was all about.
That's gonna be awesome.
I liked it a lot. I mean, I liked it more than Rogue One. To be honest,
I like Rogue One.
Agree. I love.
All right, real quick. I don't want to fucking.
I'm not lying, man.
Stop lying. Shut up.
Yeah, your face. All I see is your hair. Like you give me so much Photoshop.
Like I said,
that's all you need to see.
Hey guys. The first time that we had Deluxe on Enter the Realm, the promo picture was basically from Tool Time. His neighbor that what was the neighbor's name? Wilson. Yeah, it was like Wilson. Like we saw half his face because you know what? On every hangout prior to we had him on Enter the Realm, all we saw was half his face.
But
he's afraid of the chin armor.
That's the mystery.
There was a long running time when I would just take Matt's hair and put it on things, and people knew what it was.
Shut up, man.
I drew a portrait of you just using your hair.
I wish.
Here's the thing, Matt. You can see your own picture, so fix that shit.
I wish there had been such a thing as beard screen. Because he had that beard, and you could have blue screen, you can put some shit on it, or green screen. I wish it was beard screen, so you could just put something up there like the fence.
Oh man, okay,
like a brick wall.
We're almost rolling into the 2-hour fucking cap here. So I mean, we'll if anybody wants to have a couple of topics right now, we took some topics, and then otherwise,
what do you guys want to talk about?
We're gonna keep going. We're gonna definitely keep going after we go live.
Yeah.
After we cut out, we're definitely gonna keep going. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 2 more spots open on this broadcast in this chat. So get in here, man. The link is in the Realm of Collectors Facebook group.
Stop talking about that.
Don't be shy.
Crack up. I know Greg.
What kind of wall to build?
Yeah, man. I haven't opened it yet, man. It's still on the fucking table.
What? Dude, I love that shit. No, dude, that shit is fucking solid.
Guys, man, you know how I am. I get something new, and when I feel like my life is in turmoil right now, I got transferred to a new store. Everything's different right now, so I have to balance out. This is my balance. Tonight is my balance. I'm not working tomorrow, so Saturday night's my balance. So I will fuck with that figure tomorrow, and I will tell you guys what I think about it on Enter the Realm on Monday.
God, that was a stinky one.
Who else?
So easy.
It's not breaking news, Matt. It's not breaking news.
Those Nathans coming out now, huh?
It was pretty good hot dog. Hey man, they got some good French fries. The hot dogs were good. I mean, they were hot dogs. But
man, it's not the same as it was back in the day.
I can't wait to take you to Fogo in Chicago.
Fago?
Fogo.
Fogo.
So you gonna take me to Bogo?
Yeah, no, it's all you can eat steak.
Oh, okay.
It's a Brazilian steakhouse.
And that shit's great. It's grayer than the ash on Walter's fucking legs. saying.
Oh God, Lord.
Oh God! And on that,
Are you saying? Hey, are you saying Thanos doesn't know how to moisturize?
Shout out to the Black Thanos.
Cocoa butter.
Black Thanos gonna whoop your ass at Chicago.
Oh man, I can't wait to hug you, Walter. Man, shout out to
Walter's
Walter.
bring
Man.
the strap.
I just hope Walter recognizes me this time.
Walter, bring the strap, boy.
Woo! And on that note, man, I'm gonna end this broadcast right now. We're gonna continue off air.
There'll be an awful miscommunication. Like Dustin will walk up to TJ and be like, Walter, yo, I'm sorry about what I said.
Yeah, exactly.
No, TJ's just about as buff as Gary.
For TFCon, I was like, all right, man, TJ, I'm out. It wasn't TJ.
Dude, TJ's. I think TJ's bigger than Gary.
I don't know, man. TJ's pretty big.
Just don't put your hand out because
dude, his handshakes are fucking damn.
All right, we're not gonna do any outros. I'm not gonna go run through. I'm not running through all that podcast bullshit. So everybody just say, "Yo, we out."
We out.
Yo, we out, baby.
We out, man. We're gonna continue. We're definitely gonna continue after the live fucking kicks out. So if you want to jump in, the link is still in the Realm of Collectors Facebook group. So
and hold on, one quick thing. Shout out to Jason Lowry and Bethany and their engagements and their nuptials.
Shout out to them, man.
And Sebastian.
Yo, Jason and Bethany. Finally, Jason said. He said,
"You want to do this thing?"
You know, after all this time we're together. And we did the things that we've done. Can I ask you one question? He goes, yeah. Will you marry me? Okay.
Oh, actually, hey, are we still going?
TJ cool.
Yeah, we're still live. It's all about the pauses.
Shout out to fucking Josh and his good humor.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Get well, brother. Get well.
Yeah, man.
That dude's got a foot up on me when it comes to sense of humor.
He's definitely gonna have a leg up on everybody on this thing. You know,
laugh when he takes his leg off and beats everybody's ass.
He'll definitely be back strong, man.
You know what gets me is like there were some comments like, yeah, hope to see you back on your feet, brother.
Dude, he is
he's such a fucking good dude, man. He just fucking gets it, man. He gets what we're all about, man. And shout out to that guy, man.
He was a great dude before that. I mean, he was already a great dude.
Yeah, definitely, man.
And shout out, like I said,
and Deluxe was a great dude before he went to New York.
Shout out.
He got raped on a fucking subway.
Shout out to Tyler Gillett for helping get the word out there. You know, Tyler really was integral in getting the word out that he needed help and getting that cause together. He really,
he hit us up. He's like, can we do a GoFundMe? I'm like, yeah, make sure it's good with his wife. And like, I didn't want we don't just want to post things in the group, man, and get it out there, man. Like, make sure it's good with his camp before we do that. You know what I mean? Right. Some camps, some people just want to keep it to themselves. You know what I mean? It's like, I got this. Don't worry about it. I love you guys, but I don't want to put my business out there. So we would just wanted to make sure that those guys wanted their business out there, and it's all good, man. So shout out to that.
And we should have got together and got a Boost mobile phone for them.
Cause and you know what the best thing about it is? The best thing about that fucking GoFundMe, it's growing more and more. The goal is met. The goal is met, and it keeps growing more and more. In 2 days, 3 days, man. That's what's crazy.
2 days, man.
3 days.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. No, I'm sorry. I was gonna say not only that, but we were getting one together for the Cool Table Network. That one hasn't even posted yet.
Yeah. Once that's posted, it goes up. Even
that's not GoFundMe. That went directly to Missy.
Oh, we just sent it.
Okay.
Oh, we sent it right to them. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't get them.
I just want to say no matter what, the dude's in good spirits, and I've had cousins that lost both legs. I had an uncle that lost an arm.
I had a pigeon.
It happens.
Jesus, man, you got them fucking bad aura on that, man.
No, I'm from the country. It just happens.
Man,
I know how it happens.
There's a lot of belt tightening.
I'll tell you.
No, but I know how it happens. No, my cousin lost his legs to a piece of farm equipment. My uncle lost his to
You don't have to-
Unfortunately, hanging his arm out the car window at the wrong time. But my point is, like, I told Josh, like, the painkillers are gonna wear off, and like, it's just gonna set in. And if you ever need anyone to talk to, let me know.
Don't talk to me.
Nah, we're all here, man. Definitely, man.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
Like,
Get that
I
Boost Mobile.
don't really know Josh. Like, I don't really know him. I know
him.
who he is, but I don't really know him. And I'm like, you know what? That might be the best tier you have. So just hit me up.
Yep.
So anyone, like, just
Be that dude, man. Be that dude, man. Be open and just.
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's gonna wear off eventually, and maybe your good spirits are gonna go down. And I don't want to be a dick, but
No, you're talking
it's gonna
about
hit you at some point.
Yeah, the medication's it's not going to be there anymore, and then the pain's going to be there.
But
and,
I'm here.
And then you're going to be like, "Oh my God, reality sets in."
We're here.
That's
We're
definitely
realm is here.
Yep.
Like Phantom Limb, you know.
Yeah. And you know what the fucked up thing is, like, you know, exactly like what Greg said. The realm is here.
Yeah.
And then that's
We
what he
ain't going
told him. Man.
nowhere.
That's-
I mean, I lost sight in my left eye when I was 15, and it's like losing like the functionality of a body part. I'm serious. Like
Deluxe laughed at you, man.
I know he did, but you know, like
Dude, I love James like a damn step cousin. Fuck you.
But you know, it's like losing functionality in a body part. It you know, it creeps up on you, and it's,
you know, it was the same way for me when me and my ex split.
Creeping on a crumb up.
I lost functionality in my dick, but yeah.
It's like when they cut my cable off. They cut when Time Warner cut my cable off.
Your cable. You're talking about your cable.
And then, like, I'm sitting here like 2 weeks later, like, I don't have Investigation Discovery anymore. And then I start getting depressed, and I'm like, oh, I should probably pay my bill.
Fuck, man. They cut
Zero, is that
off. Yo,
All
they
right,
cut
on
off
that
your
note.
stories?
No. On that note,
Is
my
this
name,
ice cream?
Nice.
my name is Dust Bites, and thank you guys for joining us tonight.
That's a
real
sharp
quick. I'm going to go real quick across the panel. Deluxe, shout out and say what's up.
Hey, shout out to my hair.
All right, real quick. Extra Zero, what's up, bro?
Hey, what's up, everybody? You can find me every Tuesday night on Breaking the Mold. Instagram, you can find me Extra Zero, and Twitter at the Original Zero.
Oh, we're doing that?
We
No,
are.
I was just doing good.
Well,
I thought we were just going to say goodbye.
Yeah,
I thought we were doing chats when you're at. All right,
No,
well,
Faux Hawk had to get a fucking plug in.
G Money's not here. G Money, you there? Yeah, I didn't think
He's
so.
out, man.
Greg
He's
from
taking a nap.
Mercy, man. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Greg, for
I'm here.
hanging out with
Yeah.
us. Man. Shout out
Hey, we're doing. I thought we were doing the thing.
Check us out on Shattercast Uncut.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
everybody
you
You
talk
can find
over.
me at Shattercast Uncut. I might
Everybody
be down
talk
at the
over
Soup
each
Kitchen.
other.
You can find me at Shattercast Uncut. I might be down at the Soup Kitchen every Thursday, and
Shout out to Air Fry
yeah,
Army.
that's me.
No soup for you.
Shout out to the Air Fry Army. Darius.
Well, you know where I'm at, lurking and all about. But everybody have a great Memorial Day weekend.
Yes, man. Get some barbecue going, man.
Man,
Nick Brammer.
Darius is a fucking.
It's not about the barbecue.
Nick
It's
Brammer,
not
you
at
got
all.
6 seconds. 1.
All right,
Two.
brother. You can find me at
Cool.
Masterpiece Step Cousin at FarmersOnly.com.
And, all right, shout out to the Black Thanos in the Walters in the house.
Man, I'm trying not to spit this $20 beer out.
Dude, can anybody disagree right now that he's not the Black Thanos?
I can't.
Yeah, well,
I disagree with that.
I mean, I think he looks like an early Ving Rhames.
Come on, Walt. Come on, Walt. Come on,
Walt has
Walt.
been beating the shit out of Baby Boy forever.
Oh, I want to hit this. I want to hit this button, this stop broadcast button, so bad right now.
Beating the shit out of Baby Boy.
Oh.
Oh, that's a good movie.
You can find me on
God.
Facebook. You can find me on PS4 as Big Walt Baby 75.
Damn right.
Yeah.
And you can find him in Avengers 4.
Yeah, I'm
Next year.
playing something.
Shout out to Black Dude in the house. My name is Dust Mice, and thank you guys for joining us. My name, you can find me on Instagram and he does Mice on the Facebook group. This is a show that we like to do, just fucking letting our hair down and just having some fun. And if you don't like that, we don't discuss toys and all this nerd shit, and then go fuck yourself. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, man. This is just something that I like to do when other shows are not broadcasting and it's not our normal stuff. And just getting to know a little bit about the realm and the people that are in the realm, and not just worrying about what we have collecting, and just get to know us. And this is what we try to do here, man. So thank you for everybody that popped in. Greg, thank you very much for popping in.
Thank you, Eddie.
Deluxe,
I appreciate the invite.
Deluxe hanging out in his fucking recliner that doesn't recline. Extra Zero, G Money. And shout out to the Gary and Dust show, the Dust and Gary show that we started earlier. That was kind of like a little bumper into this. Have some fun with that. And Darius, Nick Brammer, and the Black Thanos is in the house. Walter. And
hey, can I add an extra shout out to Darius, man? That dude's like a fucking pinnacle of knowledge. Like he shares shit. Like that dude's a treasure.
Thank you.
You know what? That's why he's in the realm, baby. That's why.
I just want to give him a double barrel shout out.
Thank you.
Booyah. Hey guys, have a happy Memorial Day. Be safe. Have fun. Barbecue and all. Barbecue and boogaloo, and do whatever you like. Enter the Realm Monday night. We do have a show on Monday night. Enter the Realm will be live at 8 p.m. Eastern. So join us there, and let's see who shows up.
All right, 2 slots open.
Every week we just spin the fucking wheel. So thank you guys, man. We had a good time tonight.
And don't forget, we got 2 slots open after this.
Yeah, man. We are gonna continue with this hangout afterwards. So if you want to pop in, the link is in the Facebook group. If you don't know what the Facebook group is, then go to Facebook and search Realm of Collectors. And answer the 3 questions. If you don't answer the 3 questions, you're not getting in. If you answer 1 or 2 of the questions, you're still not getting in. Answer the 3 questions. That's all I have to say.
All right.
So fuck you, and we out.
We out.
Peace.